We called it, what was it, like a hay penny at the time. I said, give me 5 hay pennies for a quarter. I had an onion in my belt. Yellow,
which of course was the style at the time.
which was the style at the time.
So, from this scene we're in, am I to understand that Garzik and Rixus stay up after the bar has closed, just chatting it up?
Yeah. Turns out pros have a lot of really interesting stories, you know?
And they look
Too
out
bad
for
nobody's
each
too bad nobody's around to hear them.
And this one time, I found 2 shiny things.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really, like, Rixus just keeps talking, and Garzik doesn't know how to elegantly end the conversation and go to bed. So he's like, yeah,
Oh, it's
wow,
one of
that's so
those.
crazy. Wow.
When you're
Crazy.
4 so crazy's in and they keep talking.
It's like sometimes you get stuck in those situations, but you're like, you don't want to say like you don't hate the conversation, but you just gotta go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, like you're like, yeah, we're having a good time, but I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. It's like, okay, but seriously, I need to leave.
One time I found a mug of water, but it was too low for my beak to reach, so I kept putting rocks in it till I could drink.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And then he says some super racist stuff about cats.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, people don't like tabaxis. Never seen one.
Never seen one.
All right, someone's gonna have to give me a recap for my shameful passing out and being tired last week, which I
well,
thoroughly
You wanted a
apologize for,
fireball
gentlemen.
to blow up a bunch of ghouls.
I tried to muscle
job,
through
Tech.
it, and god damn it, I failed.
That's okay. Yeah, you I had you fairy fire mural,
That does sound
Thank
like
you.
which
something
was
Kick would do.
successful. And it resulted in Bartok critting and chopping one of his legs off. Mural's legs, not his own leg.
Yeah, it was such a good critical. He cut his own leg off.
Yeah,
Time to
it's like
even
when
the
you're trying
odds.
to. It's like when people try to pit an avocado and stab their own hand, you know. And then yeah, so that was super effective. And then you dodged into. I'll just bring you over here. Dodged into this hallway with Dimjiel, where she was being assaulted by a pack of ghouls that emerged from the southern door.
Yep.
And so yeah, you used an upcast fireball to blow all but one of them to smithereens.
Yay.
Not
Okay.
upcast by much. I was like, we need to bump it up by 1. And
Yeah, I think it was
the
just
right
one level.
number. Because there was like
Fair.
8. Now there's 1, so it means we did the right thing.
Yeah, only one. The check. Yeah.
Now Krennic's gonna die, so
I'll be
And then-
fine.
Yeah, so you guys, Krennet and Aladar had teleported back to the entry, the portal. Krennet resurrected the 4 guys that were dead there, put together some skeletons out of their
I
corpses.
mean, I wouldn't say resurrected.
Not resurrected. It's
Just
resurrected in
using
the Diablo sense.
Yeah.
Resurrected.
funny that
Where
you
the-
didn't do that initially.
You guys don't like me doing it.
Aladar doesn't care.
So I
He's all
tend to
for
not
it.
utilize that spell very much.
Who gives a shit what other people?
Who's a really big stickler in the mud now? Like now, everyone that cared is pretty much gone or dead.
Yeah, because I know Rotharm didn't like it. You still have the
Fuck.
T-Rex morph. Oh, did you add your other character morph?
I just linked it, yeah.
Okay, I'll put it on your character. Yeah, it was mostly like Rotharm and Gorkins, right?
Gorkins was pretty anti-it.
Gorkins and Monk. Fuck.
Bask was
Yeah,
indifferent.
Bask, yeah.
Ask.
Bask was indifferent.
Oh man, that
Not a
model's
tactic
perfect.
she would use, but she understood that it was better than dying. Summoning necromant, summoning skeletons.
Yeah,
Look.
yeah.
God, he's got the
Look at
boar
that
helmet and
bar
everything.
top.
That's awesome.
That is pretty super fucking cool.
Yeah, I love the using metallic skin on a monster face for a helmet or whatever.
Credit
Pretty
Oh,
to
cool.
I don't remember who posted the dwarf
Yeah.
Oh, that was
graphic.
James.
That one was
Yeah,
cool.
credit to James. That was
That's
inspiring.
dope, right? Yeah.
I think that's just from the pre-made like dwarf pack, isn't it?
Yeah, that's from the pre-made the dwarf pack. But
Yeah,
it's
some
just
of
a
some of
really
the
cool
pre-mades have.
example, like a really great example of like,
Yeah,
oh, I didn't think
yeah.
about doing that. I was just looking through the masks.
Yeah, it reminds me of the a more detailed version of like the Iron Drakes from Warhammer that have like beard plates to make sure they don't burn their beards off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, totally.
So we ended at the top of the round. The
Mural, one leg short.
Yep. The slightly crippled giant scorpion man. Oh yeah, let's see if
Oh,
the audio bot
I
wants to
noticed
work this
something I
week.
didn't do last time is took some damage and I didn't roll my cons. I'm still
Wait,
maintaining.
you took damage?
Yeah, I forget for what. I
I
failed
know
to
you got
save.
poked.
But,
You got poked in the back.
well, I failed to save for.
Wait,
Uh,
I showed up here with 8 hit points? Huh.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, no.
Turns out
it's
you're
'cause he-
dying.
It's because he hit you again. I healed you back there, and then we teleported him.
He hit me with what?
I forget.
Shocking grasp or something?
No, he hasn't hit you here yet.
You should have
You
more
took.
than 8.
Well, he was at 0. You took his corpse back, and
Yeah,
then
and they healed a bunch, right?
Yeah, cure
and then you
wounds
healed him, and
16.
then teleported back. Oh, I
I'd
need
have
Healing
to
to.
word,
rewatch
8.
it.
I thought I had 3/4 hit points.
Yeah, because I definitely healed you for 8 back there when I teleported.
Yeah, and I drank a healing potion.
And then I cure wounds you.
Yeah.
That was 16.
Ref, I'm gonna watch the playback. That's cool.
And then the next turn I teleported you over here.
Yeah, it should all be in the log.
Yeah. See it. Because there was no one else I could have healed in that time.
Oh, you see it in the roll log?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
so
That's why
Wait,
we
no,
have
no,
it.
I used the healing
Yeah.
word to get you up.
which
No,
would have
no,
been 8.
yeah. Because I originally did.
Well, there's a
5
potion of
actually
health,
still?
5,
Okay, yeah.
and then
There's
there's
2
a
healing words.
custom roll,
Yeah.
17.
So I used the healing word originally when you were still in the front. Then he just swamped you again. And I teleported out with you, and then I used a healing word, and the next turn
Cure
I hit you with
wounds.
the wound.
Yeah, so
you
6,
how
should-
so
much-
you
8,
sh- Yeah, so you should have 24 from me at least.
8 plus 16 plus 5
Whatever.
for the potion, and then I don't know what the custom roll was after
Wait,
that.
the roll was
Custom roll
5
was just
plus 2,
adding-
right? So it would have been. So I don't think the plus 2 gets added.
You're right, 5 plus 2, so 7. So 8
I
plus
thought
16
he
plus
did some
7.
chilling blast at you. Something.
That custom roll is you guys jumped in here and he cast magic missile.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 plus 7. So 31 hit points is what I'm going with. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Yeah, and hopefully, did everybody see the rules clarification I posted
No.
earlier?
I saw some.
There isn't a limit on how many leveled non-cantrip spells you can cast in a round. It's pretty much just like based on your actions.
Mhm.
Specifically, bonus actions can't be paired with another spell.
So you
Casters
can,
are
you
not
can use a
limited to
reaction,
1.
and you can use an action.
Yeah, so like a fighter with action surge could cast 2 fireballs, or you can use a spell, and then the example they specifically give is like you cast fireball, somebody counterspells you, and then you counterspell their counterspell.
Mhm.
Which is
Okay.
insane.
Yeah,
cascading spells. Okay.
Okay,
That's pretty
I
neat.
gotcha.
So this would have played out a lot different, but we're not going to wreck on that.
Well, it's a good moving forward thing rather
Yeah.
than like I'd rather do that than retcon it.
Yeah, absolutely. But that should open up some fun options for you guys. So let's see if the
Full
audio
slots
bot wants
left.
to work this week.
Audio bot works.
Yay. All right.
Entirely
So-
possible I'm completely out of counter spells or I haven't used a single one. Your move, Muriel.
I don't think you have, right? I think you just had.
He doesn't know that.
What
He doesn't keep
Did I
track.
shoot 5 spells? Or
Does he have the
6?
key mind feed? I didn't think so.
You feeling lucky, punk?
I shoot
I would love
2,897
spell
magic
slots
missiles
as a
or
revolver.
0.
Okay. He is going to. Now that a couple of wizards have shown up on the field again.
I'm not a wizard.
Well, you came out of a dimension door. That counts.
Walks like one, talks like one.
I got a fucking musical instrument in my goddamn hands. Does that look
Yeah.
very wizardy to you?
You cast.
The
Is it
movie
a
you're
magical
sorcerer.
instrument?
It's entirely. Oh, here's the thing. We came out of a portal together.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible
cleric first.
Krenit made that portal.
True. Okay. He's gonna move over here to pick up his long sword.
It's still heated,
Does
by
the
the way.
tentacle?
It is, but you only take damage on your turn.
But
The
you still
tentacle
have
doesn't have
disadvantage
an
with
attack
attacks
of
if you try to
opportunity.
swing with it.
Gotcha.
Only if you take damage from the spell.
I thought it was either way.
Nope.
You're holding.
So it is still like in effect, but you have to use your bonus action to make it flare up and actually do damage, which only happens on your turn. But
I mean, the plus side is that it drops the weapon, right?
What makes it kind of terrible is you can just drop it and then pick it up every
yeah,
turn.
it's way better on something that they can't drop. But
Wait.
it did cause him to not be able to use it for a while. So
Okay.
So, but it's still going, and he'll take damage after his
If-
It's
attack.
weird that there's
If-
no like if they pick it up, you can.
If Aladar
like-
uses a bonus action to activate it.
yeah.
Oh,
Oops.
huh.
Select both of them. There we go. Okay, this is going to prompt an attack of opportunity from Ham 3.
And Bartok?
Nope.
The
Bartok
shield.
is-
Bartok swings and the sword bounces off of
Bounces off of the wall of force.
whatever this thing is.
Don't tap the glass.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're like can't cut through that. You're like, damn it.
Light can't cut through steel beams.
All right, so let's have Tick if you want to roll an attack of opportunity for Ham 3.
Yes. Shit, I need going to have that on. What is Ham 3 technically again?
The
Construct?
Shield Guardian.
Shield Guardian.
There we go.
Oh.
I have been slacking on doing that.
If you
Alright.
want, I can also roll. I have the thing pulled up.
I got it.
Okay.
All right. Does a 17 hit?
A 17.
Remember, you have advantage.
Oh yeah, you do have
Oh,
advantage.
yeah. Does a nat 20 hit? Oh. Does a dirty 20 hit?
A dirty 20 would hit.
I mean,
But he's going to use his reaction to cast shield.
That's dumb
son
of
of a
him.
bitch.
Because it'll end at this end of this turn.
He doesn't want to be hit. He doesn't want to be hit. All right.
Pretty sure it's until the end of your turn.
Probably.
Until the start of your next turn.
And really? Christ.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, mm-hmm. Is he going to melee Krenit?
Crinit want to counter it. Oh, he's for sure coming at you with a sword. Yeah.
So if he's not going to cast a spell and he's going to cast shield.
Isn't that a
Okay.
spell?
Remember, use it as a
Shield,
reaction.
shield is
you
a
can
spell.
You could still use an action to cast.
Uh,
I don't know. He picked up his
okay.
sword.
True.
Does that cost movement for us? Or was
Movement?
What?
I'm treating it kind of like a bonus action, I guess.
all right?
What?
Like
up his
picking
sword?
up a weapon off the ground or something.
No,
you
that's
know,
a free
like
action. You can draw a weapon or pick up a weapon off the ground once per turn.
Oh,
oh, okay,
Provided you have move.
that makes sense, I guess. But yeah.
Which is like I was just reading into it because I was like, God, man, heat metal's really not that good against a weapon. Because you can go, ow, it's hot, drop it. Okay, my turn. I pick it up.
Do it on your armor or something.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it over. I was like, yeah, that makes it not as good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But it is devastating if they can't get rid of it.
Yeah, so it's like unless they're armored, heat metal's kind of useless.
I am not going to counter his shield.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. Then shield goes
I use
up.
my reaction to do something with Bardic Inspiration. That obviously failed.
Okay. Then he's going to attempt to fillet the wizard.
Lay or fillet?
Fillet. Maybe
Fillet?
both. Maybe
Fillet?
both.
Let me know if he beats my AC.
Feature ASS?
He is. Oh, by the way, I redid the little attributes, the stats wheel. So now it's just got stuff that I actually need to know. I realize that I never really need to know like what your flat like int is or anything like that. But so now I can look at your spell DC and then all of your passives and stuff.
Mine's
so anyway.
25.
And I've got 2 on there for Crinit since you have separate DCs for your wizard and cleric.
That's weird.
Yeah,
How
different
often are you actually
attributes.
using the cleric ones?
Not often. I don't think it's ever actually come up.
I don't really use I don't use save spells for the cleric.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so at least one attack is gonna hit.
I will use shield for sure.
Okay. Adding 5 to your AC, making it 22.
Yep.
2 can play that game.
2 can play that game. Both sword attacks are still gonna hit.
Okay.
However, you have blocked its deadly stinger.
Now you just have to worry about its deadly sword.
It's deadly, also poisonous sword.
We just described everything as deadly.
It uses
Picks up his deadly fork and pierced into
cure
the deadly
wounds.
stake.
Sits on his
Deadly
deadly
cure
chair. Okay, you take 17 from the first hit and 19 from the second hit.
Crinit is down.
Down, of course.
Still have shield.
Oh wait! Oh god damn it! Never mind.
Hang on a sec. So wait, did you go down on the second swing?
Yeah, second swing.
Okay, then its stinger gets advantage. Okay, the
I'm
stinger is
glad we
not
came
blocked.
here.
Stinger is not blocked?
No, because now you're down. You went down, so it stings you with, it gets advantage on the attack.
That's the third attack.
Yeah.
It's the third attack. Now he knows I'm going down.
I guess it doesn't really matter how much damage it does.
That's a death save.
It's not gonna overkill you.
Well, it's an automatic fail.
Yeah, so I got one fail.
Auto fail.
Which
You would
means
have
you
taken.
could die here on your save because if you roll 1, you're dead.
You Would have taken 39. I guess you still get a con save, so yeah, it wouldn't matter. Okay.
Considering the range on Magic Missile, we probably should have come in farther away from him. Just notes for next time.
We didn't know where he
You
was.
know,
We
when
had
we're
no
watching
idea.
film,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Last time we saw him, he was in the hallway, so we had no idea.
Yeah, that would have been
Like
a
metagame
good-
knowledge, yeah, I would have gone perfectly at the right spot, but
Yeah.
logic dictated that he was in the hallway where we were fighting last time, where Tick and Dimgil are. And why would we go there? So I assumed we'd go here and be behind him, but I was wrong.
I mean,
They try not to be too metagame. Fortunately, might have got you killed.
nah.
Is he still fairy fired?
yes.
Yes.
Does he look
So-
bad?
Oh, he's a bad mother effer.
Yeah.
You guys have done a lot of damage to him. He's pretty messed up. He's obviously missing a leg as well. But he's not like, barely holding on.
All right. 22. The
Moving the
The
tentacle
ghostly
over.
tentacle surges up in front of him to stand in between.
All right, yeah,
Bennett
and
and-
it surprises him. He's smack him right in the face. Tentacle uppercut. Kadoosh.
It's so
Really
cold.
funny if it killed him.
Not a lot of damage. That's just like an uppercut, just a whoosh.
Yep, the tentacles kind of curled up at the top.
7 damage, but he will be slowed by 10.
Slow
I don't
10
know
feet.
if that helps that much right now.
Yeah,
Oh wait, does he
could.
have shield on still?
he does.
Yeah.
Does it? The 22 beats the shield though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that's what he
Um,
has.
Concentration.
Oh,
He's
true.
gonna make a
true.
con save.
Mhm. Oh, tell me he fails. Let me
Great.
loose.
He does not fail.
Yeah. I was thinking a funny move would be to tell Dimension Door into the wall of force.
Does he
Yeah,
have to make a con save or a
valid.
concentration save on each of my Eldritch Blasts?
yeah. Any
If I-
each
Yeah.
damage packet prompts a new save.
Oh damn!
But Magic
Okay.
Missile can really fuck it up.
Yeah.
It's like, I have like a Pearl of Power, and it's like, I have to use an action for a spell slot, or I can just hit him twice.
Well, you have advantage. It's a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I Dimension Door into the wall of force,
Is the wall of force
Can you do that?
spell permeable?
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, because you're not like moving through the field. You're just appearing on the other side.
Interesting.
And he
All right,
can't damage into it. He has to
all right,
fall
I'm
down
gonna-
too.
He couldn't cast spells through it. We can't cast spells out of it.
Yeah.
You can, as long as it's not like like a line of effect kind of thing.
Okay.
But you could absolutely cast.
Oh, there's a ghoul next to me.
I don't know, cloud kill on the inside.
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't be a good idea to go in there.
Wait, if I
just be a little bubble of death.
if I attack with Eldritch Blast, that's
disadvantage?
with something at melee.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, because of the ghoul. Yeah. So it would cancel out because he's got.
I'm
very
going
fire.
to
Yeah.
move and move and it would just cancel out. Yeah, I'm going to move and just pull an attack of opportunity, honestly.
Okay.
I'd rather have
They can
advantage.
disease you if they hit. Remember.
Disease.
Shush.
It's probably not as bad as a curse. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably not as bad as a curse.
Bites you and you find that healing can't affect you anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Not again.
rolled an at one.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. All
You
right.
step on it.
That's cool.
It's just like tries to
Cool
bite
shit.
you. You just
It's
step on
like,
it.
ow, my hand.
I think I can. Yeah, I can still see him from right here. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
big glowing bug in the other room.
Oh my
It's like
god,
a
that was. Oh, it
meatball.
is a 20. It is a crit.
Ooh.
I was like, I almost got a crit. I almost got 2 crits on that. Or no, I guess I would have gotten 2 20s. So close. Like the one on the
Boom.
left, like tipped over.
All right,
um,
that's going to be a big hit.
All right, and it does it automatically, right? The crit damage on here. I think
It
does.
it rolls it automatically, but the damage should be maxed on
Gotcha.
bonus damage, right?
Okay, so you want me to use the higher or the lower?
It is that does wait does your
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that one.
does your Eldritch Blast only do
It has a
one?
it's 1d10 plus 5.
Oh, that doesn't go up to 2d10.
Yeah, I mean, it did on a crit, but
On
I
the
get
crit,
to
you do.
do it
No,
twice.
I know, but like,
I shoot twice, so there's a second hit after this. This
oh,
is
that's
just
why.
the
That's
first
why.
beam, yeah.
That's why.
You get
Okay,
more
so
hits.
so yeah, for that first attack, it's gonna be 4 plus 10 plus 5.
Okay,
An
so
extra
19.
4
Yeah.
damage and 19.
So that's 20 feet slowed if he happens to move.
Okay.
And a concentration save.
And yeah, and then there's a second attack here. Ooh, that's kind of low.
21 is what you need to hit.
Holy
really?
shit.
Okay, cool.
Did he pass the con save?
I'm checking right now.
Ah,
Yes, but oh man, that was pretty close.
Mm.
okay,
about
and
the
another
second
8.
one?
Another 8 damage.
8 damage. Also saves that.
Yeah, so it's just like really like blinding like blasts of like gold and crystal are just kind of like splashing off his back, like launching these over the ghoul, and the tentacles kind of just up in his face now.
Like crystal shards stuck
Yeah,
in his.
just like shattering on the ground in his back.
Yep. Okay.
So I moved. I think I'm going to stay where I am. Maybe try and tempt the ghoul or taunt him so he doesn't bother anyone else.
Okay. It already seems pretty fixated on you,
All right.
being like the only edible person in this hallway. Okay.
He didn't look
So,
up yet. They bite the metal one. I swear, it's just foil and chocolate.
All right. First things first. Skeletons.
Well, first things first, he's gonna shock and grasp Aladar.
Ah,
Or is
she doesn't
it,
have advantage. I don't have metal.
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
You've lucked out in being like the only unarmored character in this entire
I mean, like, first
campaign.
off, I have like no
Take that.
AC, so it's gonna hit anyways without advantage.
Yeah, he rolled a 27, so
that
I
hits.
think it's gonna connect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 15 lightning damage.
Aladar, what are you at?
5.
All right.
Oh wait. Can I my tentacle? I want to take a hit for Aldar
Okay.
on a
Don't
reaction.
you? I didn't know you cared for me as much.
I do like you. 1d8, 8. Roll. Hey, 6.
Not bad.
Take it.
All right, so shave 6 off of that damage.
31.
Okay. Krent,
Okay.
what were you about to do?
So Tick, you watch as a herd of skeletons enters the room right in front of Dimjil, and they all in unison like look up to you, the kobold, and go, "We're skeletons. Come with us if you want to live."
I don't know how to feel about this.
Are you
they-
living? That's. I mean,
And
that
they all
sounds
draw their
confusing.
bows back and start and begin to fire. 2 of them will fire at the ghoul.
Begin
2 of
firing
them
at
will
Tick.
fire
Yeah,
at
shoot a tick. Come with us if you want to live, and they shoot me.
at
Getting mixed messages.
Merle. So we'll do the 2 that don't have advantage. So these guys have a +4 to hit. So here's 2 rolls for the ghoul. So let's see here. That's 13 to hit on the ghoul.
13 is going to hit,
Okay, and then the 22 will also hit.
of course.
Okay, and then let's see here. It's so let's see. So it'll be 2d6 plus 6 from the damage bonus here. So here's 2d6. We'll add 6 to it to the ghoul. So 14 damage to the ghoul. And I'll roll these next 2 separately because each skeleton has advantage on Mural. So
Okay,
here's one skeleton's.
The 2 The skeletons fell the ghoul.
Nice.
Take it
Okay,
down.
first skeleton misses Merle. Second skeleton gets a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Watch this
that will
interrupts
be,
the fucking barrier.
Right.
Nice.
Like
so
shitty
possible.
arrow.
6 plus
That
6.
arrow right between the plates.
So
Pretty
there we go.
much.
This plus 6. So 11 damage.
Ow.
Could you heat
I'm-
metal in an arrowhead?
That is.
It's like stuck in him.
And let me know how that concentration check goes. Very, very interested. And then I'll make my death save.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do a thing. Oops. Okay. Passes the con save. I had meant for him to strike Krenet and then throw the sword aside, but I forgot to do that. So he's gonna, instead of using his legendary to attack Aladar again, he's gonna toss the sword.
He's like, you fucking Oh yeah, I didn't do a con save because he did.
Did he
shock
take
me.
heat metal damage at the end of his turn?
No,
that's
that
to
happens on
avoid this.
Aladar's turn.
Bonus.
Aladar's
Well,
turn. Okay, here's
spoiler alert: it's not heated anymore.
Does that mean that I get the reaction back for the tentacle?
17 on the death save.
No, that's, I'm not canceling that. He was
Got
gonna get a thing here, but
Oh, okay.
okay, so Krenit's death save is good. Let's see.
Fuck am I gonna do? Okay, I have a question. If I cast Mass Cure Wound, can it affect people in the bubble?
Huh. Yeah, probably.
Can you see them?
Yeah.
Then
Use
yes.
6 creatures within a 30 sphere centered. Each creature regains hit points.
Does
Yeah.
the sphere just block like physical egress?
Also,
then?
I gotta find like the right spot to do it. If this is a good idea. Probably not.
Oh, hang on, wait. A wave of energy washes out from a point of your choice.
Okay,
so you're
yeah,
gonna have to put it
yeah.
on one
Either in
side
or
or the
out.
other. Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
never mind then. Fuck.
Wait, what? The
So this is an
Oh.
effect that is sort of like a line of sight thing.
Mm.
Line of effect. It's not just people you see gain hit points. It's like it emanates from a point.
It has to hit them. It has to like touch them.
Yeah. So like if you cast a fireball on the outside, it wouldn't hit the people on the inside. Same deal.
Problem is, if I heal Krenet, just gonna.
I'm
whack
just
you
going back down again.
Not
So
so.
My best option is probably to just run away with you again.
Bartok has a plan.
Hello, goodbye.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Can you dimension door us behind the skeletons?
No,
That's what I'm
but
thinking.
I can do something else batshit.
Not
What is
Whoa,
what does Bartok
go
do?
on.
Oh, Bartok
Yeah.
has a plan.
I'm gonna cast Dimension Door. I'm gonna go.
I'm
over
very
here
curious about this.
with Krenet.
Damn.
Actually, I'm gonna go specifically around the corner so he doesn't see it.
whoop.
Oh, that corner. Okay. Let me
Goodbye.
print it.
So we're not far away. What else can I do? So I can't use my bonus action to. Fuck am I- Action to drink a potion myself. Got this potion of climbing. Would that be useful?
Shrugs, chugs it.
I like the taste of it.
Ah,
Do you need a healing potion?
I had a bunch.
Didn't you give me? I have them. You gave like a whole
you gave
patch
somebody
to
a lot of
Krenet,
them.
to Krenet,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I have a
someone
potion
gave
of
me.
greater. I don't know if I want to
I got a
use
bunch
that.
of potions.
I should, just so I don't go down. That's something.
I think I gave 2 actually of the 4 that you created. I gave 2 to the other dwarf, Volkar.
I'm gonna use my grader that I have.
Okay.
34 plus. $15. I always tragically.
Okay. Chugs a healing potion after
That's my
exfiltrating
turn.
Crenit. Okay.
All right.
Um,
I'm not so
how
sure
far
I
away
trust these
is-
skeletons. All right.
as they teleport away. Oh, that's funny. He's. Let's see. The tentacle doesn't count as a combatant, right?
No, it doesn't get
It can
attacks
just.
of opportunity. It just
It's
has
like
the
spiritual
reaction.
weapon, right?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have its own mind. It's just sort of like an extension of my will because I have to see it. And
Okay. Then he's going to turn and fire a ray of frost at Dim Jewel.
my back's not really turned to you, by the way.
Nah. Okay, that is going to hit. He's like, slow me down. Fuck you. Slow you down.
Fuck you. Did it beat the 18 AC?
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do to
he's got
augment
like
that?
a plus 10 to hit.
I can't do anything to augment. I have like an ability check fail or a saving throw fail, but this is just armor, so it doesn't count.
Right. Okay.
So unless I have to make an ability check, no.
Nope. It's just an attack. So you take 13 cold damage.
Oh,
And
wait, I'm resistant to cold.
Fantastic. Then
I'm
you
pretty
take
sure.
half.
I'm pretty sure I am. Why doesn't it say that? Oh, it's on. Yeah, resist to cold. All right, so it's 6. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I've had worse.
But your speed is also reduced by 10.
That
Oh,
sucks
shit.
because it wasn't a lot to begin with.
It's extra brutal on dwarves.
That's a lot, actually.
Oh man.
Ah, it's that. Dang.
Gee, dang it. Okay, Tick.
All right. So the skeletons are beckoning me to go like back into the hallway with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're.
holding signs. They're just in the wrong order.
They were told to save the kobold.
Haha.
Don't dead open inside. What does that mean?
All right. Pick is going
Means
to
don't
zoom
die
over
in
here,
there.
and he's actually gonna go a little bit lower so Sart can pick him up.
Are you're
Or, I mean-
picking startup?
Yeah. So sorry. So Sart can jump on. Yeah, not the other way around.
Start, catch me! Blah!
If you wanted to fireball his ass, now would be the time because he's used his reaction already.
Mm-hmm.
This is
There
true.
we go.
I'm just checking one piece of gear really quick.
Or if you have any big spell, that would be a good window because
Let's see. Okay, I get 20 more feet. Okay. As for the spell I'm gonna cast at the big prick. Does he still have his fairy fire on?
yes,
Yep.
you're maintaining.
Yeah.
As long as you're maintaining it, yeah.
Yeah, I am. Okay. I just want to make sure it didn't like fall off or anything like that.
Don't get hit.
Right. Okay. Then if that's the case, then we are going to cast. Actually, no, that's not going to work. I could just use the wand to fireball again. Because like all those guys in the bubble are safe, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I mean. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't have to worry about friendly fire.
what I think you have to worry about is the shield golem.
Yeah.
He won't hold it against you.
What's
Yes,
he
I
at?
can't.
Points wise.
I imagine he's probably back at full at this point. He hasn't really been
Oh,
hit
that's
that much.
right.
He's
Heals every-
currently so he
150
he gets 10 now.
Okay.
So he's
now-
at 125 out of 142.
Damn.
Yes.
Bartok's
There
not
we go.
jealous.
Okay, so Fireball would add up to be 8d6, which is really good. How many uses do I have on this fucking thing left? I don't want to break it. I've got 2 charges left.
I mean,
Or
it
I
only
could try
breaks
to.
on a 1. What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
5%. Really.
What are the odds that a wand of fucking, like friendship or whatever turns into Fireball twice in a row?
Wand of friendship.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a wand of wonder.
Did is that what he told you it was?
Okay. Just because I think I can make this work. And have we figured out if this thing can be poisoned yet?
We're guessing with him being a scorpion. I have
Yeah.
I have neglected thinking about poison damage, but we don't know for sure.
Is what Krennet thinks as
Yes.
he lays dying.
Right.
He dreams of the
A
probabilities
scorpion
of scorpion
poison itself. Actually, poison actually means ingestion. Can a scorpion envenom itself?
Itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just going to use the Fireball. Let me check off another charge on it. Alrighty. That is going to be 8d6, correct?
Come on.
Jeebus.
Here we go. Not bad at all.
Not
Ouch.
bad.
And he fails the save.
Aha!
So-
Fire.
Gets blasted. 33 fire damage.
Means the save on that would be what, half? So 16.
He's out of
17.
legendary resistances.
Probably.
They might actually fail this con because
Did I do that?
instead of 10.
Or 16, right?
Yeah, 16. Damn it.
It's still pretty high. Let's see. You got a 19.
Gotta be
Bastard.
fine. Yeah, he must have like a plus 10 on his.
It is really high.
He is really buff.
Well, he was like a warrior before he got turned into a hulking monstrosity, so it's gonna be high.
So this is
But,
just a Scorpion King. Did we
luckily,
like already make that joke?
his deck save is total dog shit. So
Right.
That's
he's
weird.
really
Um,
slow.
I was figuring he'd have a decent deck save considering he's fucking got like 100 feet of movement.
Right. Yeah.
He's a lumbering fast beast, but not an agile one.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird.
Like a
If you can
like
move
a
up
bull
to
charge.
6 seconds.
I think it's more that since he's a
big.
kind of a
He
dual
can move.
class thing, if he was also good at Dex, he'd just be too strong.
Yeah.
Oh, he just
Am I good to
fucking
pull
around.
Ham 3 back, or does he need to
Oh, why'd
sit
you
back
punch
here?
him?
Yeah, make him roll more con saves.
He
Punch
can't be
him.
looking that good.
What's his con save maintaining?
wall of force
The
trapping
sphere
two of our-
around.
Okay.
Yeah, this
people.
thing.
All right. Then
The
yeah,
dome.
Ham 3 is going to move up and attack then. And it's going to roll with advantage.
Clomp, clomp, clomp.
19.
19 is not it.
Yeah, 21.
He's
Yeah.
got a shield
Okay.
up.
You need to roll 14 or higher.
Yeah. Oh, it makes 2 fist attacks. It has multi-attack. Son of a bitch.
Well, it has
Yep.
2 fists. Duh.
Word of God. Never mind. It doesn't try. Is Micers in there? I'm kidding. All right. Hey, that was enough. A 19
yeah,
plus
that
7
one's
is going to hit.
Nice.
All right. We're going to get ourselves
Recalibrates.
2d6 plus 4.
Smashes him right in the chest.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's
'cause
going to be
I'm
13
gonna
damage.
guess on a standard save, he has to roll a 1 automatically.
You make someone roll enough, they're going to fail eventually.
Yeah.
True.
If only we had somebody that could cast magic missile a bunch.
But he has a shield on, so he can't.
When he doesn't have a shield on.
Yeah.
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 Well, he already
'Cause
used
he-
his reaction, is what I'm saying, right?
But he has a
Well,
shield
but
up
the
until the end of his next
Oh,
until
you're
the
right,
start of
you're
his
right.
next turn.
Yeah, so it lasts the whole
You're-
round.
yeah,
Unless somebody
you're
like
right.
dispels it. Uh he came extremely close to failing that.
I'll take it. And then he's
Pissed.
going to move back another 15 feet.
Why?
Why not?
Don't you want to get an attack of opportunity? Because he's not going to fight the golem.
Is he not?
No, he has focused on spellcasters this whole time.
Yeah. He's been focusing
okay.
on spellcasters the whole time. He's going to
Sorry,
run after
again,
your ass.
I'm catching up.
Oh yeah. No, he only attacked Bartok in the last episode when there were like no spellcasters in line of sight.
Okay. Okay, then I guess I'll keep Ham 3 there.
Okay.
That should do it for me, because tick.
Also, you'd
or,
get an attack of opportunity if you ran away.
Yeah, Sart
Um,
4.0. Sart's gonna hop on, and Tick is moving like 20 more feet. I forgot to say that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're actually gonna go a little bit higher. There we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Yep.
remove.
Yeah, and Sart is with me because
Sart's
unless he gets
yeah.
within 30 feet, Sart can't do his Kamehameha blast.
Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, a good call on moving away and also keeping Ham 3 there. He's gonna try to Ray of Frost Dimgil again, but with disadvantage on account of the robot. And that is going to miss.
Was it thanks to disadvantage? Say yes. I fucking
Yes.
All I've been doing
Okay.
is putting credit into painful positions this entire.
Thank you.
Well, and then and then rescuing him, and then
And then putting him
Alright.
in precarious positions and then
Uh,
rescuing and
get back in there, champ. Oh no, he died again. Volkar tests the boundaries.
Max the barrier.
Yeah, hacks at the
I mean, at
invisible
least he's
force
alive, I
field.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought he'd be dead by now.
he bickers in old dwarvish.
Can anyone, like, so now, question about Wall of Force: can people hear out of it, or is it pretty like muffled?
No, it's gonna contain sound.
But it's see
But
through though. Like that's the
You
weird
can see
thing.
through it, yeah. But in all other regards, it's like impassable to whatever barrier.
Can't
So-
dispel it, which is stupid.
It's one of the very few spells you cannot straight up dispel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking
it
crazy.
has some weird, can only be disintegrated thing. Yeah. Anyway,
Also, anti-magic field.
or that.
That makes sense though, because it's like it counters magic.
Yeah.
Right?
okay. Kai, I have
Alright.
a very silly question for you.
My favorite kind. Go ahead.
What would happen if something larger than a 10-foot sphere were created inside a 10-foot sphere?
Is this an Ant-Man and Thanos ass kind of
right.
question?
We're kind of finding out.
In this case, it would just be restricted to the size of the bubble that you're in.
Shoot. Okay.
Pretty much nothing is going to just break out of it.
Nope. Okay. Let's see. Bartok, can you? Yes, you can.
You could make Volcar very uncomfortable by turning into a T-Rex, though.
That's I don't think that's the plan. I think at this point the plan is to so Bartok, like fruitlessly sees Volcar slashing at the bubble, and having attuned to this sword has some sense of its capabilities and sort of approaches the edge of the bubble and looks down the hallway and sees these skeletons, which to his mind, like, okay, that must mean Krennic's not dead because they'd be gone if Krennic were dead. So there's still hope, and he's going to point the sword at one of them and cast polymorph on one of the skeletons.
Huh.
It is not like an area of effect or line of effect spell. It's
No,
target.
yeah. A creature you can see. Okay.
And assuming that gets the thumbs up, I want to turn him into a young silver dragon.
Is this?
Challenge rating 9?
But
No, that would
if
only,
it's
that
if
would
it's
only apply to
polymorph, it has to be
player.
a beast.
A beast, does it?
But unless your polymorph from the sword works differently.
Polymorph. This spell transforms a creature that you can see within range into a new form. Transformation lasts the
Creature.
duration. Any beast whose challenge. Okay, so beast. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, that's why it's always like a T-Rex or like a.
Yeah, T-Rex is like the best land-based
Then
polymorph.
let's turn a skeleton into a T-Rex.
Well, this is an identity crisis for somebody, isn't it?
Is he like a skeletal T-Rex?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I'm gonna say yes. It's like a bone dragon, but it's a bone T-Rex, and hopefully he has the good sense to still be under Krennic's sway.
Call him T-Bone.
T-Bone.
And bonus action will be to drink a healing potion and hope that it fails its con save now that there's a T-Rex attacking it.
Is there a skeletal?
I mean, it would just be a T-Rex.
Yeah.
It wouldn't also
Yeah,
be
it's like a really.
I was just saying for flavor.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Fair enough.
What
damn,
list
yeah,
is this
T-Rex
in?
is
Is it in
strong.
Beasts?
4d12 plus 7. Fucking kidding me.
2d4 plus 2. 8, 10. Cool.
That could potentially down me in one bite.
That's one of the hardest hitting things in the game. Like, were they huge?
They are huge.
Yes, they are huge.
Correct.
Yeah. If they rolled max damage, it does 55, and I have 52 max hit points. Holy shit. All we need is that T-Rex to run up and bite him with advantage and hit a 20. Fuck him up.
That's such a wild combo.
But polymorphic
never seen that done before. Like animate dead and then also polymorph it into something better.
Well, only problem is, couldn't he just dispel the skeletons? And therefore, well, I don't know how that would work on him.
Yeah.
You have to dispel polymorph.
We're in uncharted territory here.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I could see aside from Ham, and I figured Ham is already keeping his own. So
yeah, and I think as a construct, it wouldn't be targetable.
Creature, technically.
Okay.
Yeah,
more of an item than a person.
Which is funny that like skeletons still count as creatures, but seems like they do. So anyway, yeah. The view down the hallway is crazy, by the way. Okay. This changes
And the
things.
sword is the thing that has the high
sword,
CR for the polymorph? Or what's
the sword has polymorph.
what
But
what
I was assuming that the skeletons carried credits. If they
this
don't, then
do they carry credits?
a credit CR.
No,
If
oh.
you were casting
If I were
polymorph from the sword has like its own stat block, kind of. So I think it would use that, its spell DC based on its casting ability modifier.
I think he was asking about the CR
Well,
of
yeah,
the
but
target creature.
yeah, what's the creature that you can summon with it? Because isn't that the based on the level of polymorph or something? Or
No, it's
Oh.
based
Base
on
level
Based on the
polymorph
caster's
can.
level.
so if you cast,
Right.
I'm looking. I found a Jeremy. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to poke holes.
new form. Can
If
be
you cast, I found Jeremy Crawford like answering this question. If you cast a spell from a D&D magic item, and its spell save DC isn't specified, the DC equals 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which might be 0 plus your proficiency. I don't know. I mean, that's him replying to Tyruli.
Fortunately, that would be
Hmm.
relative to an unwilling creature.
Yeah,
I imagine as an ally, the
Yeah, he
skeleton.
would be totally okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My-
it wouldn't matter in this case. I think if he was going to cast on something else, it makes sense to me that it would use Tyrli's
Yeah.
effective spell save instead of Bartok's. But
It's like a magic wand at that
because
point. Right?
Bartok's is I think 9.
yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I guess what I was trying to get to is what's the kind of animal? Like what combat rating creature?
CR9 or less. Has
Yeah,
to
9
'cause
be
it's
or
being-
less? Is that
9 or
anything?
less.
Let's see. It says the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less
Challenge rating.
than the target's. So the target is a skeleton. A
Oh.
skeleton is not a challenge rating 9.
I was just saying because I think
Ah.
that what you're doing is you're trying to bump him up maybe too high of a class of like challenge
Yeah,
rating.
no.
okay, maybe that's why this.
Yep. No, a
That's
skeleton is a challenge
maybe
rating 1/4. So I could cast this on one of us and turn one of us into a T-Rex. But
yeah, or you could
Okay,
turn
that-
him. You could turn the skeleton into another 1/4 creature.
yeah.
Right?
So hang on. Let me just take a look at.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to shit.
No,
on
no,
the-
no,
No.
that's
That is an excellent catch. Okay.
good clarification for the. Yeah, this is a bizarre edge case.
Absolutely.
It's
Okay.
just a
So
fun
could
puzzle.
he be like
Yeah.
a wolf, a swarm of rats, ravens, bats? I'm looking at beasts. Pteranodon, pseudo dragon,
Whoa.
panther, giant wolf spider. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna make arachnid on arachnid, and we're gonna turn him into a
Ooh.
giant wolf spider.
Okay.
I think I saw that on YouTube once, like tarantula versus scorpion.
Yep. But yeah, as soon as someone who is interested in becoming a T-Rex walks through that door, they are kinged.
Oh, that's giant wolf spiders are only medium. Weird. I guess that is really big compared to a standard wolf spider.
It's a giant wolf spider, not a giant wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Da, da, da.
Okay. So slightly less scary. Hmm.
Well, that was silly. Giant wolf spiders do poison and are
We don't know that
arguably
he's
less
immune to
effective
poison
with a
or
skeleton
anything.
with
We're
a bow.
just assuming.
Yeah.
I mean, in Bartok's mind, that was the best idea. Let's
Not a
just
bad
have
one.
an arachnid fight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, was there like a bear or something?
I don't think at challenge rating 1/4. I don't think there's anything with. Well, let's find out. Multi-attack bear.
Oh, a
boar.
baboon. You could have done a baboon.
Baboon. A slightly beastier skeleton.
No, have you seen the baboons in like Ren and Stimpy? I think that was a baboon. The one where he's like eating pork jowls, like ripping faces off.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, too many
there
things
it
to
is.
think about. Okay. James, for the purposes of determining like where people are, would you say, since you're between two squares, are you pressed up against the wall or are you more on this square?
Oh, that's a weird hall, huh? I probably pressed up against the wall
Okay.
because like the skeletons are firing and they're like 2 across, so it'd be sort of like a standing back, like to, not be in their way.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, he is going to fire an upcast lightning bolt
Bad.
through Ham and into Tick.
Nah,
No.
I call bullshit. It's not
Through
like I'm in a straight line
Ham
down the hallway.
and into Tick.
Yeah,
Okay.
his Ham's standing in front of him.
But like does through mean it like it chains or is it just like pass, like over
That's not hitting you at
over
all.
pass? Not hit him. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
Hitting
like
ticking Ham.
doing one of these kind of,
Yeah.
So
Zip, zap, zoop.
that's why I was asking. If you were standing here, he might have tried to hit you and a bunch of skeletons.
I see. I gotcha.
He's definitely afraid of spiders. So he probably got
Okay. Sue. He is going to be casting this at level 6.
Oh,
I
he
assume
casting?
nobody is like counterspelling it.
Lightning?
I can't see it.
Yeah.
okay.
Is it lightning bolt?
Lightning bolt.
Bolt.
Lightning
level
bolt.
6, so that's
Yeah,
gonna
level
fucking
6.
kill you. So
Okay, so let's
I
have
don't have any reactions.
let's have Ham, Tick, and Sart roll some dex saves.
I think Shark's dead.
I think so. Almost certainly.
Does he roll? Does he cast that with disadvantage or something? Like because he's
No,
next
it's just
to. Oh, because it's not the
Spell
attack
save.
one.
Spell
Yeah.
save.
Mhm.
Spell
Yeah.
save done.
All right, it's
Only
a
attack
deck
rolls.
save.
Yes, dex save DC 17.
All right, Sart is rolling with a +4, and he totally fucking nails it.
All right. Only gonna take half damage.
Oh god.
I mean, unless he's
So
got like
he's
40 hit points, he's probably dead.
he's got 14 HP. He's dead. But I still wanted to. Wait a minute. Actually, evasion. If the homunculus is subject to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity throw to only save half damage, it takes no damage.
Wow!
Oh my god.
He's a nimble little bastard.
That's how he's been able to survive
He
all the fireballs and
he
shit.
absolutely lucked out. Okay.
Yeah, Sart.
Yeah. Yeah. Now
Is that
Tick's
the
gonna
is that the rainbow crystal Sart?
He's
Right?
just
It is. That's the rainbow tourmaline.
he's riding on your
Yeah,
shoulders
teamwork.
like
Teamwork.
Falcor, like yeah, and then just
Yeah.
Tick gets obliterated.
Yeah.
It passes through Sart, conducts through him right into.
Question. It was a DC. DC 17, huh?
17.
And who else needs to make the roll?
Ham 3.
Oh yeah, and Ham 3. Fuck. Ham 3 is gonna make a dex saving throw at -1.
Also a slow boy.
Right. Ham 3 is gonna make a dex saving throw. He's gonna get a 10.
Okay.
Low
So
boy.
you and Ham take let's start with Ham. He takes full damage, 32.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and minus his points before I forget.
Yeah.
Minus 3-2.
When does he regen?
He's down to 93.
And he gets 10 back at the start of his turn, I think,
That's my understanding.
which would be Tick's turn.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Then Tick, since you're attuned to the Shield Guardian, you got the amulet thing. You take 16, and the Shield Guardian takes 16.
Oh, okay.
So
each
and
take-
actually, the Shield Guardian is one of the very few things in the game that the damage is rounded up on if you need to cut it in half.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
interesting.
just read that.
Oh, wait a minute. What was the DC? 16 or 17?
17.
Which one? 17?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tick is going to use his reaction. To add
you
plus
probably have to do
4
that
to my
before you
roll.
know.
No, it doesn't. Because when you or another creature make an ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction, add plus 4 to the roll. Doesn't say before I know the answer.
Okay.
So I pass, which cuts the damage to how much?
Okay, so it would have been, if you passed, that would have been 16. So, and then
8 and 8?
Yeah, so 8 for you, 8 for Ham 3.
Okay.
And then that's a Constitution save for the
me.
Fairy Fire.
1 second. Come on. Minus
Bullshit.
8.
Like cutting words
22. All right, and then a con saving throw, which I have a +7 to. So
He's a tough
16.
little lizard. Okay. You maintain Fairy Fire.
Yeah, I'm a durable little kobold. This has kind of been my whole
Yeah.
shtick. Along with knowing what time it is and remembering things in the past. Kai, what was I wearing 4 weeks ago? Was it
Same
my
clothes,
armor?
You don't have any other outfits.
It's an easy answer. I was giving him a freebie.
It's starting to smell.
I don't know. I don't
Means
sweat.
starting.
Okay. So, a lightning bolt cracks down the hallway. And then yeah, he's gonna How is he still slowed? Is he slowed until the start of your next turn, Dimchill? Because of the tentacle stuff?
I'm pretty sure it is. Let me double check. I'm pretty
Makes
sure he's
most
slowed.
sense.
Because it's from the tentacle and also the Eldritch Blast, right? So I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's still got 20 shaved off.
Speed until the start of my next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 20.
Otherwise, it would never affect him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to provoke an attack from Ham and move down this way. Yeah, maybe like... Nah, fuck it. He'll just go to the full. Okay. You want to roll another attack at advantage for Ham?
Does he get multi-attack on the
Not on
No.
attacks of opportunity. That's just one.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Hey,
But he does
that's
have
pretty
advantage.
good.
So he hits.
Mm-hmm. And then that's gonna be one more time.
Does he pop shield?
No.
He wouldn't know the outcome. He would have to just
Ah!
know whether he would do it or didn't.
8 damage.
Okay.
But if he's playing defensively, then he must not be doing great.
Con saves.
Con save. Passes.
Damn it.
I'm pretty sure he's got like a +10, which means that like Only way he's failing on the basic ones is if he rolls a 1.
Mm-hmm. Which, I
Either
mean,
has a
it
10
can
or a
happen.
9. Not unrealistic. I have a +9 to
Still,
my charisma.
still 5% chance.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we've almost made him roll 20
Could
times.
still
now.
biff it. He did. Yeah, he did almost roll enough to fail, but yeah. Okay, Dimjul.
And I'm slowed, correct? I'm slowed by 10
Oh yeah.
because he hit me
So
with like
that-
He
an
did
ice
hit
beam,
you.
Ray of Frost.
ray of frost.
Although that was last round,
No, I don't believe so.
because Muriel starts the round.
Oh,
Yeah. So
wait. So now that he starts the round, it's
no,
over.
because he did it as a legendary action after.
Yeah,
his
he did it.
turn.
He did it during the previous round.
Yeah, because it's your speed is reduced by 10 until the start of Muriel's next turn, which he just took. So you're
Which he
good.
just took. So he
Oh, okay,
basically he could have had it last longer, but he yeah.
Because of when he did it, that's what kind of
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Since it was like in between turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
good.
So
I
your
I
legs
still move.
unthaw.
I still move real slow. I'll peek this corner. So basically, as far as you can go.
Like that you move.
Tentacle.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like that I moved.
Yeah.
Tentacle.
Slap.
What? Hit
Tackle
him. Hit him.
In the mouth.
Nice. Okay, so that's the tentacles attack, which is a hit.
9.
9 more damage.
And then starting over the slowing again. He's slowed for
Yeah, slowed by
10.
10. Gotcha.
You don't like the cold, do you? Ugh. Okay.
Ooh.
Damn, 19.
30.
All right, that's a hit.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right, so he's back to slowed by 20 feet now. And then I got one more attack on him. Another 19. Wow.
Oh my god.
It looks like so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. That could have been a little better. Like almost
Roll
glancing,
another
but
fucking con save.
3 con saves. Yeah.
Especially for that one.
Well, the tentacle
I
wraps
affected
around
the
him.
tentacle.
And then
Oops.
Dimjil closes the door on herself.
Yeah, I'm just spasming right now.
The dual. Oh, you know what? Hang on, rules checking.
Are you looking up if one's an automatic fail or not?
No, if Eldritch Blast is a spell, which it is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cantrip.
Totally is.
Okay. He is gonna have to counterspell it.
The question is, would
Huh.
he counterspell
Or
one blast of
die?
it, or would he counterspell both of them?
I don't know. Hang on.
I would assume
guess-
both.
If you counter a magic missile, you counter all of them, right?
Well, yeah. But I think, yeah, that's tricky because you get 2 as.
I mean, this
Two
has
uses
to
or
have
two
come up.
projectiles?
If you counterspell like magic missile, it would counter all.
Well,
right?
yeah. But Eldritch Blast, you're actually casting it twice, aren't you? Oh, no. The spell creates more than one beam when you reach higher
Yeah.
levels.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like magic missile. counter both.
Okay.
Well, dick move to wait until it's been done, though.
I mean, he's on the ropes. Want Ham to go
Oh, you got some
stomp.
good rolls? I'm going to counter it now.
Yeah.
It's not a shield though.
True.
It's not a shield.
Might be out of shields.
Yeah. Plus, like,
Which I will.
I don't know if you
make
could
the point
you
that
can't shield past
you
30.
can cast shield at a higher level spell slot. It just doesn't do anything more.
Yeah. So he does potentially have a lot of uses of it.
But like, do you really want to blow like a 4th level spell for a level?
I don't
1
think it would help against a 30 to hit.
No.
No, that's why he can't shield against it, but he can counterspell it. I needed to check if you could counterspell cantrips, you know?
Damn, a plus 11 to hit.
Counterspell is just from a target you can see, right? Like if you couldn't
Yes, who is
see, you couldn't
who is
do it,
casting
or-
a spell, yeah.
You know, there's a pair of bongos I can get that increase my spell DC spell hits.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
But the problem is you can only use one instrument like per thing.
Mm.
I am proficient in drums, so I could play the bongo.
Wait, Jeremy says counterspell doesn't work against Eldritch Blast.
No?
What?
He had a specific. I literally just brought up a specific one. Where yeah, counterspell PHE 2029
Does work. Okay, I misread that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was only like if cantrips
Spells.
counted, but they do, right?
I mean, cantrips are spells. It makes
They're-
sense.
yeah.
It's just kind of silly too, right? But you would if you were
and
about to die.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly that is a desperation move. So robbed of some good rolls, but you must have him on the ropes. Let me see.
I don't like the room with all the skeleton heads. Notice that. I don't like. Don't tell those goblins.
Oh, they'd be stoked about that.
Exactly. You got to pay us for that information. I don't even know why they're stoked about it. We never asked them.
Like, why the hell do you need skulls?
We told them we're a door full of a ton of them were. And that was the last I think we ever saw of them.
You met him again in the Goblin Bazaar. I think they were doing something.
You done, Dimjil?
She is. I'm deciding. I guess he's just gonna return fire with a ray of frost. Which would be a hit.
I guess we're just gonna throw cold damage at each other over and over.
Until the end of time.
Let's see who's left standing, though.
Wow, terrible. 6. So you take 3. Movement slowed by half or by 10. Sorry. Okay, Crenit.
Looks like you're slowing down, ugly.
They look
Ugly.
at the now. Tick. You just took a bunch of damage from that lightning bolt, right?
Not really.
Not really.
I took 8 from a level 6 lightning
Level
bolt.
6 lightning bolt. Yeah.
Damn.
And it didn't hit the
Boom.
skeletons because it was slightly up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes flying above them.
Okay. So they'll go. We'll cover you. And
Well, how do
I
we
didn't know they
save
had
our
vocal
friends?
cords.
As the
Who are
spider
they talking to?
tries to figure out how to use a bow.
They're magic. They also don't probably have, ligaments and muscle tissue to move, but they manage it.
I just envision them talking like the Mars Attacks aliens.
Ack, ack.
Ack, ack, ack.
Actually, what's the skeleton's intelligence score?
What if they just use like sign language?
Mhm.
Skeleton intelligence is a 6, meaning a -2.
That's high enough.
Yeah.
It's like under 4, right?
You
But
It's under
I mean,
4
see.
or under.
4 to 5 can speak.
Can this skeleton see the boy? He cannot. So all skeletons and spider are going to dash. So here we'll go 15 in and then 15 over. With the spider, will these guys take a position over here?
The spider skeleton. That doesn't make any sense.
He's melee now.
Spiders don't have bones.
And Krennet will roll a death save. All right, here we go. All right, another success.
Yeah, then you're not gonna die. Good, buddy. Did the skeletons not shoot, or did they just run? They did.
Yeah, they had to
dashed.
dash to get into the room to be able to see him at
Okay,
all.
gotcha.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my dash action to run now.
see ya.
I'm going to touch Krennet. I'll use a level 3. It'll do like 4 hit points. Yep, there it is. Fucking 4 hit points plus 5. Can't fucking believe it.
Oh my god.
Full on 9 hit points.
Fuck.
A worthless fucking heal. God,
Amazing.
We're
damn.
alive. We're alive.
Again.
The hell's
We're
wrong
still
with
in the
you?
fight.
Crenet's gonna need to go get a CAT scan after this. Like he's
I was gonna
taking
say,
a lot of
Get some scars or something.
a
Some
lot of
sweet
CTE from
scars.
this.
My turn. Great.
Not gonna move any.
No.
Okay.
I can't fucking.
Let's
Rolled it
see.
too. I said I was gonna roll 4.
You did.
3d8. 3d8.
We're gonna do another ray of frost on Ham.
Why you hit
Break your
me?
toy before I die.
I'm right here. Hit me.
Can't you see this is the last act of a desperate man?
Dim
Scorpion?
like the Joker in that one scene in Dark Knight.
She's not like the old lady
Oh.
from like Poltergeist or whatever.
I was thinking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm right here. Come get me.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
He fails to hit.
Ah. Well, that's good. Dick wants to help. And it's kind of regret listening. So credits up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Can hear him making happy Krennet noises from around the corner.
Happy credit noises.
He's seen death's door like 3 times in the past 5 minutes.
Credit noises intensify.
Okay.
Go towards the light, come back. Go towards the light, come back.
Fuck it. All right. We're coming back. Higgs Kobold's instincts got the better of him when he heard a bunch of things coming and telling him to run. Unfortunately, we still have. It doesn't matter how far I run, I'm still going to be able to get sniped. So, we need to get our boys out of the orb, right? So,
Only way we do that is break his concentration, which at this point might kill him. So,
yeah. So we're just gonna
Break his concentration by shooting him with a gun.
We're just gonna right. So Tick's gonna just do his best to be hovering.
Fireball?
It's really hard to focus when someone is firing a revolver at you.
And then Tick is going to cast Melf's Acid Arrow at level
Milf's
2.
acid arrow, huh?
Yes,
Milf's.
because I still have advantage, right?
Yeah, because you're still
Elf.
maintaining fairy fire.
Yep. All right. Because if we're trying to get him to take as many things as possible, we're going to want him to have like a dot on him.
That's a good point.
That's
So-
good
I never thought about that.
All
I always
right.
kind of went like, how worthless is that? And then now there's a reason for it.
23.
True. That hits.
All right. You're going to take
Roll damage.
44 plus, because it's a spell and not my wand. I get to add. I have to find this stupid thing every single time. Features and traits. It is a plus. +4 to the damage. Thank you. Thank you, me.
Thanks, me. I'm so great.
All right. 15 acid damage. And then at the end of its next turn, it will take another 2d4 acid damage.
I'm sorry to tell you, no, it won't.
thing.
I get it.
Yes.
The arrow strikes Mural, and his head just sort of caves down into his chest cavity as his torso melts away, eaten away by the arrow. And the bug man collapses.
Woo!
Amazing.
I was
Last
really
hit.
hoping Krennic would kill it. That's my
How was I going to kill it? Every time I did any, like, it was up in the room, I was immediately
but it would have
killed.
been the irony of it, right?
It would have, yeah, it would have
Yeah,
been full
yeah.
circle.
Would have been nice.
At this point, the barbarian has been trapped for so long that he's not, like, mechanically enraged, but emotionally enraged, and so he just runs over to the corpse and starts hacking at it.
Starts hacking at him. Okay.
Like, someone is going to have to stop Bartok from hacking this corpse into.
I'm not going to stop
You've
Bartok
just
from
been
having
wound
that
up.
corpse.
Yep.
You
Wound
run
up too
over.
much.
Finally released from the horrible farts that have been building up in the dome.
You have no idea what's been digesting in that dwarf.
Volcar is a very gassy dwarf. His gut
We fed
biome
So
does not
many egg beers.
doesn't agree with what you've been feeding him.
Jesus.
Bartok, you run over and start chopping at the
There we go.
bug as it kind of like slowly collapses in on itself, and like sort of reminiscent of maybe Duriel in Diablo 2, like just disgusting maggots start like crawling out from
Oh,
Ew.
the
Ace
holes, the
reference. Love
lacerations.
that.
Actually, wait,
Bartok.
that's samples. Sorry, I was out of character. I'm disappointed
Bartok.
in myself.
Bartok? Would you be a deer?
Ah! Ah!
You're
And
ruining the
carve me a
samples.
souvenir,
Ah!
please. Just something to remember him by before you reduce him to mashed potatoes.
No.
Pauses to catch his breath. Looks down, picks up the bottom half of one of the pincers, like breaks it off so there's just the tip of the
Yeah.
pencil, and hands it to Krennet.
I'm gonna take his sword.
That will do.
I want
Okay.
to
The
take some of
long
the maggots.
sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm proficient in
cool.
mine now. Fuck
Does
you.
he have any unique like
Yoink.
sacks for poison or
Unique poisons.
or
No,
you
he
know
said unique sacks.
anything interesting sample wise on
I
this thing?
roll a survival check to
I'm
salvage some pieces.
Straight up 10. Basic knowledge.
You're aware that scorpions have like venom in their stingers, some kind of organ for that.
Is it a medicine
Um,
check? Can I help?
What do you want in medicine?
Oops. trying to just
Not just
give
a stinger.
assistance.
Oops.
Just give assistance, like with tools and
I'm not
maneuvering
a
him around.
doctor. Maybe
Mm.
you should check. And I just whatever you find, I want to take a little piece.
Of the people part or the scorpion part?
Is
Not
there
like
is there a unique thing where they're joined together that could be interesting?
There's a belt. No, it's just this
Weird,
little
it's a
green
zipper.
ribbon.
It's
Just a little green ribbon.
Yeah,
Weird.
like this is a unique kind of creature, right? Tick wants to find something that that's unique from this, right?
Okay,
Maybe he can turn it
I'll
into
let-
a spell or a tasty treat.
Yeah, so since you rolled survival, I'll let Dimjil roll medicine if she wants. And you guys can sort of like fish around in this thing's corpse to
We'll make some
find-
fajitas. Half man, half scorpion, all delicious.
I'm gonna cast
15.
Tiny Hut while they're doing that.
Okay.
Oh, Krennet, here's a potion. I throw it. Where is Krennet? Yeah.
I'm over here.
Actually, I'm
Dying.
gonna. No, I'm not even gonna
He's
toss it.
like-
I'm gonna float it over with the mage hand I tried to do earlier.
That's right. I still got that.
I still
Gotta
I
wait
kept it.
for it. Wait for it. It's like
Almost got the cork.
slowly getting-
Yeah, hold up. Open your mouth. Look up.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
The
it's
baby
invisible
bird it
too.
in.
So that
Don't put
it's
your lips
invisible.
on it.
Pours it all over your face.
I was gonna say you just see a potion over there floating. It doesn't. I don't believe you see like the
You
little
wouldn't see the
tentacles.
hand, no, but
Well, and it's like tentacles.
oh, gross.
Yeah, it's like 5 tentacles in the shape of a hand, but
All right.
Given his experience butchering all manner of wild creature, is there any chance that Bartok finds any salvageable meat on the
Ugh.
body of this
Ugh.
thing? Because at this
Ugh.
point, there is nothing more that would please him than to like cut a little like
The-
tenderloin out of
Yeah.
the scorpion tail and cook it and eat it.
I
Oh my
think it's
God.
like a bug. I think you gotta cook it like a lobster.
Yeah, it would be
I
kind of like
don't
that.
think it's gonna have like a loin.
Yeah, probably more
Is that-
lobster tail kind
I
of
think
thing.
a loin actually I think you need like a skeletal system, like a endoskeleton, and not so much like the exoskeleton that
Well,
like
he's got a weird combination, right? Because he's still got
well,
like the
you're a
arms
cannibal
of
if
a
you eat the
man, but
people. You're a cannibal if you eat the people part.
I'm not a cannibal if I
gotta
eat
stick to the
people.
bug part.
Not you.
Um,
Not
Oh.
you.
Yeah, you can totally roll like the cooks tools. Maybe
Chef's tools.
Yeah, chef's tools. Nature or survival,
I've got cooks
kind of your choice.
Yeah,
To,
and survival. Let's see how that goes. That's 19.
Yeah. As you are dismantling one of its kind of forcep looking things, you fish out some of its scorpion crab meat.
Ew.
This will
it
be delicious.
it smells really terrible.
Smells.
Check, please. I'm bringing that in the hut.
I will cook us a feast.
So any venom sacs or any interesting fluids or organs?
Oh yeah, your scorpion tail, right?
Yeah, you recover some, like, yeah, you both poke around. Dimjul kind of like looking at its guts and Tick searching for venom sacs and scorpion parts.
He's not full of like jewels or anything, is he? That'd be cool. Like pearls.
Not a rich lady pinata. I don't know.
Glad our teammate with like 10 hit points is exploring other rooms.
I'm just
He's like, look at all these
looking at
undead
the
I could make.
stones.
Let's see. You find it enough that's like salvageable as trophies or maybe things that you could make some alchemical ingredients out of.
Okay.
But not enough to craft like an actual, poison out of.
Okay. So I'll just put a vial of Scorpion King bits. Juices.
Yeah. Like you could salvage like the stinger itself, or
Yeah. Well, this is more for
maybe-
just Tick's field education,
Mhm.
and also, let's be honest, it's extra like RP for how Tick has all these like acid arrows and poison
Yeah.
arrows and shit.
Yeah. So,
I assume you
good.
just made it with your feces.
It's not nearly potent enough.
Bits
like
for
it.
crafting. Bartok, gets some edible chunk.
You're all about this.
And then meanwhile, Granite is investigating this adjoining room, short hall, and then another room that's like kind of like the hall on the other side. It's like 20 feet, 20-foot ceiling. And it appears that the floor has been set with humanoid skulls.
Hmm.
Almost like they remind you of cobblestones.
Metal.
And set like they're inside the stone, sort of like.
Yeah, like it's kind of hard to represent here, but they wouldn't be so much like set into the stone as like the floor is just like made of
They
them.
are like
Yeah.
cobblestones, but the cobblestones are skull.
Yeah, and there's maybe like a mortar in between the skulls holding them together, but yeah.
What do you suppose he cobbled over to put these here? Something nasty, no doubt. Huh. But like, there's no like lair of his here. There's not like a chest, a place to sleep, or someplace that he would have called home. It's probably up in the spider.
This you can try to investigate further, but it seems like that's all that's in this room. Other than a door.
Credit will cast fly on himself.
Okay.
Are skulls set into stone considered stonework, or are they bonework?
Bonework probably.
For stone cunning.
And Credit will start looking around the exterior of the spider. I don't know if this is like the one in Skullport where there's like windows in.
No, it less. That one was more like a structure carved to resemble a spider. This is more like a gigantic decoration on the ceiling.
Got you.
Credit
Credit
it
will
would
have
be,
these. Yeah.
it's
Meanwhile,
like
the spider will just be walking around on these cobblestones, poking around.
okay.
It's all right. All right.
Yeah, yes. Bartok ends the polymorph.
Oh, I mean, no need, but
Nope.
your call. Okay.
He gets carried
Actually-
away and forgets.
So do you have to? I'm assuming you have to maintain it. Your concentration, which means that you can't rage.
Is polymorph?
Is a concentration. But you weren't raging because you were trapped in the dome for a term.
Yeah,
You can't
something to keep
maintain
in mind.
concentration when you rage.
Because he's too angry.
Because they wanted to make sure that you couldn't multi-class barbarian with any caster.
Interesting, because I'm looking at polymorph and I just see duration. Oh, yep, duration 1 hour, and there's the symbol concentration. Yep.
Yeah. So Krenit investigating the spider. It essentially like a statue that's just affixed to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
he came down from the top side of it.
Right. Yeah, because it's as depicted here. It's like upside down, so you can like stand on its belly here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little more three-dimensional looking than this, but you can tell that it's intended to resemble like a giant tarantula clinging to the ceiling. And
Definitely big drow vibes here. This whole floor, spiderweb ceiling, spider carved.
big
here.
drow vibes.
Big drow energy.
Should we take like a
In
break?
fact,
real quick, or-
Yeah.
yeah, Aladar is conjuring a hut.
Mhm.
How long does
Well,
it take?
10 minutes if he's ritual
Oh.
casting it.
11.
Oh, I guess technically 11, yeah. So yeah, while you guys are messing around with Mural's body, he's doing that. Krenit, do you want to roll me a religion check?
I would love to. I'm supposed to be really good at religion. That's a +9 for me,
You're a
dog.
religious
It's gonna
guy.
score me a 15, which is super dumb.
Oh, hey, no, my cleric in the other campaign has a +1 to religion.
Guidance. I can't guidance myself, but I would.
Oh.
Damn. I could, but I would have had to do it before. So 15.
That's okay. That's let's see here. I'm looking at the wrong room. Where the fuck are you guys? What room is this? Okay.
We're lost.
Mm.
Oh, wow, you really
Mm.
fleshed
Real
out this place. I didn't
encounter?
look.
A bit.
At least
okay.
enough that we'll probably need to turn around.
There's more to see now, I guess. Okay, here we go. So you think with that check, you suspect that this area, kind of like these chambers, are a dedication to Selvatarm, who is a lesser deity that serves Lolth.
Salvatarm.
You've read about him as the spider that waits.
Well, he did do just that.
It's like the drow god of battle prowess and bloodlust.
Metal.
Can you drop the spelling in chat real quick?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna add that to my notes page.
Shablow.
Thank you. But there's no sign of like his habituation situation up here.
No. Yeah, he doesn't have like a sleeping bag up here, you know. Like, it would appear that he may have just been hanging out there temporarily. You do remember though that the hacked apart statues that animated seemed to all be drow.
Right.
Hmm.
And there is definitely a mix of male and females in there. Seemed like he has certainly been collecting them.
Gotcha. Okay. And they did just crumble the stone when we.
They
Killed
didn't
them.
crumble so much as Bartok just chopped them into pieces.
They stayed
And
stone after they were dead, right?
now they're still stone. Yeah, they did not get like stonified, de-animated.
God forbid we unpetrify them and they just turn into hunks of flesh or something.
That's Krenit would know enough that that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Also metal.
the skeletons have been in here like stepping on all the cobblestones.
Like just intentionally like stomping on them.
Yep, just like
just to
kind
see
of
what
like
To be
happens.
dead.
Okay. Some of these skulls are very old. Actually, probably most of them, in fact. So they kind of like if the skeleton step too hard, it just crunches the top of the skull in.
seeing that there's not like traps being triggered.
Yeah, they don't seem to be springing any traps.
Krenit will go to one of these smashed old skulls and like scrape the bits and pieces of skull out of the hole to see what is beneath the old skull. Is it more skulls?
Just skulls all the way down. There's probably like a less finished stone underneath that they're
Hmm.
resting on top of.
Interesting.
It'd be yeah, really similar to like if you pull the cobblestone out of a street or something.
Gotcha.
Like
So it's just like gravel.
yeah, just something there to kind of support the skulls.
A
the
a rock substrate. Okay.
yeah, the cobble skulls.
Credit will check to make sure that this door is
Couple
like
bones.
locked or secured in some fashion.
Let's see. This door. You know what? That's odd. It doesn't say.
That's all right. Then it's
I
probably not locked, but
I don't think it is locked.
so Granite will, for the course of the duration, leave 2 skeletons here. And we'll put the other 2. Come on, come on, in this hallway. So they
Okay.
can keep watch for us.
Okay. So you're just making sure the door is like secured.
Yeah, and well, I'm just checking to see if it is, and because it isn't, I'm leaving skeletons here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'll have one of them go down, or both of them go down and close this door since it's open.
Okay. Um yeah, they don't see any other, apart from these smoldering corpses. They don't see any other creatures, but there is what seems to be a dome of darkness at the center of that next room.
Hmm.
Hey, I can go look inside that if you see anything weird.
Don't we want to rest up before we do anything crazy?
I think that's the plan, right? Current's just kind of securing the
Yep.
perimeter.
It's like
And then
it looks spooky down there. Be like, let's not go down there right now.
Granite will wait for Aladar to be finished casting the hut.
Yeah, so that'll be done by now. You guys can take a short rest, and let's also take a bio break.
It's good to me.
Oakley dokley. Oops.
Now we're in initiative.
Yep.
Somebody sneezed.
Yeah, anyone that uses a hit die gets a bonus 8.
Oh yeah, I guess I should do that, huh? Bonus plus 8. Is it total or per hit die?
Once.
Once. Okay.
Yeah.
Long of rest. And over the course of short rest, I want to study the sword and see if it's magic or
Ah, I see.
I can sell
So
it.
is Aladar sitting outside of the hut, looking at his new sword?
Maybe inside the hut thing.
That's
Don't go conjure a magical, comfortable place to go sit outside of it. Also, I have to stay inside. The second I go out, it goes away.
Oh, well then, Credit will take a seat next to Aladar and pull his knees up to his chest so he's not taking up too much space inside of this tiny hut.
I mean, it's like 10 feet by 10 feet or something. It's pretty big.
Yeah, Bartok's really big. He's like a
Takes
That's
up the
kind of
Look at how
entire
big the
starvation
thing.
tiny
here.
hut is. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Yeah, it's like the Harry Potter tents or whatever.
Look, I am very thankful for you right now. I would be dead not once, not even twice, but I think 3 times over. I would be dead if it were not for you.
You should trust me when I say run.
I
Do you have any like scars or lasting damage from that?
I'm sure I do, in the sense that anything lasts in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
The next chapter of this game with Krennet will look different. Alyssa will look older. Like every chapter with Mad Mage, Krennet
A little more
will
gray.
age, a little more gray.
The picture of Dorian Gray back at the bar is looking really rough.
Yeah, exactly.
Aladar looks the same. He doesn't look like he ages or takes any. He
Yeah, he's
also
a
uses
lizard.
Rogaine
Like, he
and
just-
Dragonborn, so
Bartok's already an old man, so
yeah. It's funny because you're like the oldest here by far.
by far.
Look,
Actually,
we
I thought I made Aladar pretty old, but I guess he's like in his 40s.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
look.
Well,
We've
then
known
we're
about this.
peers.
We've known about this Muriel character since
38.
the
Almost.
first time we came down here, and now he's dead. He's supposed to be some sort of legend.
I never
Something
heard
that
of him.
struck fear in the heart of the drow, and now we have his corpse.
And I killed him
Yes, Tick, you did. Good job.
All by yourself.
all by
No.
myself.
Yeah,
I
We
think
know.
you
Aladar's
correct
got
that
a
statement.
sword.
Even
Aladar
better
and
than
friends slayed him.
You last
We
hit
know
him.
what he looks like. So the next time we meet drow,
Did
and
we melt
someone
his
has
face?
the power of illusion, we can simply scare the absolute fuck out of them.
How big is he? He's pretty big though, isn't he?
Brilliant.
He's
I thought you
massive.
weren't you going for major image or something?
I was going
Yeah.
to.
He counts as a large creature.
Someone
Yeah.
told me I need to get speak with the dead, so
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, so you and
That
Krennic
guy
can
loves
hang out
lore
after
too
he
much.
inevitably dies.
Yeah.
I just
No.
carry around like your finger so I can summon you every now and then.
No. All Aladar has to do is pick up the ring from Krennet's corpse and attune to it, and he can talk to Krennet whenever he wants.
Oh,
I
right,
don't
because
know
it's
if
got
I
your
want
brain
to
in
attune to it. That's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Please?
Please,
Mhm.
it. Yeah,
Please,
it's going
crap.
to take up a slot.
Please wear the ring.
I'll let the crow attune to it.
Sweet.
It wears it on its wrist like a bracelet. It's like
Like
You
a,
can
yeah,
help
like
with
a
the great
tracking
crow
collar.
uprising.
As we're all sitting around the fire, talking about what an absolute pansy that Scorpion was, and Bartok is all bravado and is roasting a piece of scorpion meat. And and then he.
That smells awful. By the way.
It
I hope you have like pretty
smells-
strong seasoning.
It
'cause
smells
that
like
is-
unwashed, like human armpit.
It's like a weird combination of seafood and burnt hair.
He takes his meat hook and he brings it to his mouth and attempts to lift his helm off, and can't.
Eh?
There's this moment where he tries to lift the boar helm in order to put food in his mouth, and he can't. You can't see his eyes, but his body language is horrified.
What's the
you,
problem?
Is that helm a little small for your?
It's
You got
fine.
a lot of knowledge in there, Credit.
His
It's
head's
fine. I brought
swole
this
up.
for you, and he
I
hands
was
it.
gonna say, is
Forget
it the
about the chin
swelling?
strap.
Is this called a
Hmm?
big brain moment?
Hmm.
Somebody
I wasn't cooking this for me. I was cooking this for you. And he hands you the hunk of meat on the
Oh
meat.
God. Oh God. Thank you.
Enjoy
This
it. It's delicious.
So nice.
Wait a minute.
And he says nothing more.
I
You
scooch
need a-
You
away
didn't take a
from
bite.
Credit while he's holding on to that meat.
Mm.
You didn't take a bite, Bartok.
It was a gift.
You said
You
it
need
was
help,
delicious,
Bartok?
though.
You know, I've gotten my head stuck in things before. There's no shame in it.
I don't know what you're
Make fun
talking
of him
about.
so much.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to try and help him pull the
It's-
helmet off.
Jake has his head stuck in a bag of chips.
Ow!
I-
Ow! Ow!
Mhm.
This doesn't hurt. It's just uncomfortable. Nope.
You-
I
you're
can
gonna
cast
need
Mage
to-
Hand silently.
See, you're gonna need to like apply some butter or something. You're like need to grease him up because that helm is on there good.
Just-
Ugh.
No. Leave me be. Leave me be.
Yeah, I can
It's
cast
good.
it without
looks
verbal
good.
or
I like it
schematic.
better than my face. You all like it better than my face too. I can see.
I actually could go either way.
I
Look
don't
at
want to.
It's beautiful. Fierce.
How will you eat?
Beautiful.
Well, he's got that stone of.
Thank goodness Mr. Credit gave me this stone. And he pulls it out of his pocket and it starts orbiting his head. He's like, sustenance.
Yeah, what cruel irony that the butcher now has to rely on the magic to keep him fed.
Well, 'cause
I
the
could
stone
fashion
takes
some sort of straw.
The stone takes
for
an
you.
attunement slot, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
does. The helm
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah, that. So you have the sword, and you have the periapt, right?
Yep. The sword, the
Yeah.
helm, and the periapt, and then the ring of water walking does not require attunement.
Yeah, that's why I like it. That's why everyone has it.
Amazing.
And neither
Everyone
does
but one of us.
the armor doesn't either, right? The adamantine
It is
Yeah.
not required to.
because
no.
it's not technically like magical.
Fight like melee, like martial warriors basically get like all these really cool magic items that don't require attunement.
Yeah.
Surreptitiously, well, as surreptitiously as an 8-foot man is able to, he like pulls off a little piece of the scorpion meat and works it under the
sticks
chin
it kind of through the
of
mouth
of
hole.
and sort of stuffs it in there with a finger and like turns away from everyone. And what you hear is like
I'm just
Okay.
sucking it down.
Right.
Like up the nose with a boar.
Just like
Dimgil.
Volcard samples a bit and spits it out immediately.
Yes, Dimgil.
peasants, all of you.
What is
No taste for
what is-
refinement.
What is this dwarf saying? Besides that he hates the scorpion meat.
Sorry, did you say anything? I missed that.
He's kind of retching, and
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think he likes it, Credit.
Oh, I'm sorry. His retching sounds like he's trying to speak dwarvish.
very similar, very
Hmm.
similar. Yeah.
Is the outward racism like a prerequisite for being an open lord, or
I'm sorry. Are you trying to slight me? I'm talking about his accent.
it just sounded like you likened his
everything he
language
says.
to
What accent?
Vomitous.
That sounds like a
I'm s-
microaggression.
Look, not everybody gets to have a pretty language. It has nothing to do with your race.
My language
Pretty
is
is subjective.
Yep. And his is pretty
Everything
ugly.
out of his mouth sounds like the Swedish chef.
See, at least you, Dimgilo, have a charming twang to your dialect.
Oh, that's because I was had lots of tutors growing up.
I'm sure you tooted a lot.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
I'm sensing hostility in this conversation, but I can't pinpoint it.
Did everybody take their short rest?
I did.
So.
Exercise their arcane
It looks like
recovery?
people recovered some HP.
Short rest.
The
Or
robot would
is
be
anyone-
back to full, pretty much.
Yeah. It regenerates really goddamn fast.
All right, as Volkar's puking, I'll give like a little rousing talk about why you shouldn't during a dungeon delve just start eating random things, just in case you get any like foodborne illnesses or diseases.
It's not random, it's the meat of our enemies that we have conquered.
Yeah, but what does he do? Does he wash his
When you
feet?
cook it, it gets rid of the
Appendages?
impurities.
Not unless they're
Thank you.
magical or like devilish or, you know.
That thing wasn't magical or devil.
Why can't we fight a giant
It was a
turkey man or
giant
something?
scorpion with the hideous front half of a person. That could have
Yeah,
been
it's
like
at
his
least 50%
dissolved
cannibal.
like human feet or something you're eating. You don't know that.
I've had worse.
Delicious
Again,
man made of pastry.
this conversation isn't for you. However, I think you should listen because it does have its other benefits if you want. I'm not trying to single you out for anything, Tech. I know you've got a different gastrointestinal thing going on there.
What do you mean different?
Well,
He looks at you, eyes glistening in the firelight.
she like
What do you
glances
mean
at
different?
your circlet or your crown, and it's just like, well, I guess we're not all that different. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. However,
Yeah.
it's still it's probably not wise to
Missing
just
the
like
subtext.
pop random, you know. Was he an abomination or is he like a like an aberration?
He was gross.
You could.
He's beautiful.
That's
just the
a
way he
good
was.
guess. I don't know if it actually matters. You can roll a Arcana or nature maybe to determine.
Well,
Eating the flesh of our enemies is how we gain their strength.
No, that's not how it works.
yeah.
Bartok slurps another little piece of scorpion under the helm.
You're just like, do you want like a consomme or a broth, and you can just like dunk your head in like
I'm
a
fine.
bucket or something, or like
Maybe
He
we
needs
get him
to be
some
like
kind
that goblin in the movie Legend, where he just plonks his head into the person's stew pot.
yeah,
And it all
totally.
comes like pouring out the front of the mat. You know,
Yeah, that was
for some
awesome.
reason that scene is like baked into my memory. I don't know why.
I believe that was a pig too, wasn't it? Like a pig demon, pig goblin.
Yeah, so like the goblins had all kinds of like interesting looks. Yeah, one was a pig, I think. Oh, you are undecided. You keep kind of waffling back and forth if he was an aberration or a monstrosity.
I learned
Yeah,
anything
and
from his sword.
The sword, surprisingly, is not magical. Disappointing.
do we want to look around this floor some more? Surely he was the biggest threat here. He wouldn't have cohabitated with something more powerful than he was.
everybody gets 14 temp HP for listening to me kind of like go on about
I appreciate
foodborne
it.
illnesses.
My God.
Normally, I try to get some sleep when you go on these important talks of yours, but this one, the group really needs to learn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like it'd be super in character for Aladar to actually sleep through it and just not get the benefits. Like, yeah, all that stuff you said. Good night.
That was my headcanon. He gets a little extra sleep, so it gives him 14
Was this
HP.
bacon? It tastes weird.
I was totally listening, but if you could, just sum up everything you said in like one sentence.
Yeah. Okay, so
Here, Aladar.
what's the
this
plan?
food? This food was from that weird thing that we killed like an hour ago. Do you want
Gross.
to eat it?
No.
It doesn't appear to have killed anyone yet.
It has
All
only
right.
made me stronger.
You passed, and she gives you like a little gold star sticker. You get the
that's
14.
that's how you get the 14. You gotta get the gold star.
You get a sticker.
Winner is you.
You only get it if you pass the test.
Oh,
She's gonna
no. Bartok
quiz you.
fails.
Oh, banana sticker.
I love that.
That's a great episode.
It is so good.
So,
We just
Frank
learned we
Leddick.
could buy banana stickers. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
And then they have
The
like,
hallway.
Don't you want a banana sticker?
I'm with Mr. Crennet. Surely that was the biggest bad in this
Well-
vicinity.
the hallway that we came through to get in this room, I
Here's
had
my
the
spell
skeletons
slot
closed.
situation. The short rest.
Say what?
I spent a lot.
Saving you, as I recall.
Yes.
I have
Well,
2 1s. I have 2 2s. I have 2 3s. 1 5. So
you're fine. Just a couple more rooms. What's the worst that could happen?
that wasn't really Muriel. It was just
Happen.
a spell of his.
Happen. And that was the moment.
Flash forward. You're probably wondering how we got here.
We
No.
could leave this level and get to the land of the old dwarf king.
You know, that surprisingly sounds like a smarter move.
I mean, we
This point.
came down here
Well,
with
we're here now.
Volcar. He's already, I think, a little irritated that we didn't directly go right to the.
Well, we didn't know where this thing would lead, and
Well,
Everyone was hemming and hawing, and I felt the need to dive through the mirror and see what was on the other side. And look, we all come out better for it. Mr. Bennett, perhaps having seen some cosmic horrors, but all the better for it. I slap him heartily on the back.
okay, thank you.
But yes, let us
Look, there may be something.
follow the lead of
great-
our dear dwarven friend.
Ah,
He's like looking directly up at the giant spider on the ceiling disapprovingly.
do you want to burn it all to the ground, dwarf?
translate for Granite.
Let's see.
Because we can fuck this place up.
He says, yes, if this place is somewhere in Undermountain, it must be purged.
This is Undermountain.
Yeah, I'll translate back for you. It's like, yeah, this is Under Mountain.
Well, one
Credit-
step at a time.
Yes, Dimteel.
Your skeletal guard,
Yeah.
how long are they going to be around?
Let's see. We just rested for an hour, I believe. So 6 hours and 50 minutes ish.
Then they
He checks
turn
his
on
watch.
us.
Oh,
And then they turn on us, but normally I let Bartok swing for the fences about 30 minutes left on the clock.
You are very kind.
You are very skilled.
is there? So Krenet found out that with the religion check, sort of what the purpose of this room was, right?
Maybe.
Ish.
Ish. I mean, it was for the. I guess what I was my emphasis was on this room. Is there something that Dimgil could find out with the skeletal thing in here? Like, does it just seem that he's collecting and like decorating, or does there seem to be some other purpose for the?
Yeah, you can poke around. Yeah. How about like a
An emphasis on like the sort of stone work of it, I guess. Like, what, like, does it look like he's hiding something with the skulls, or does it look like he's, reinforcing, or does it really just
Um,
appear to be sort of like collection and
do you
like
want to
trophies or
do?
something?
Is it
It
with
might
your
be like
stone
insight
cunning?
or something, but yeah, history would
Yeah.
be history stone cunning.
Yeah. Then
I give you.
let's.
I want to help you. Helping.
Okay.
Ooh,
I'm pretty
let's
good
give
with
her guidance.
stones.
Though.
I'm pretty good
Okay.
at helping.
All right.
All
Gonna
right,
be
cool.
a big old team effort.
Guidance.
Yeah. So you can use history or
Definitely
maybe
history.
Okay,
Like,
is that your best
yeah, because
stone cunning option?
she's got a +10 for that.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, go for it then. With advantage and plus D4. If I guess
Oh, how do
credit,
I
just go
do
ahead and
that
roll
with
that.
advantage? Okay. Well, so 26
Holy crap.
plus whatever else.
Plus whatever
Ooh.
credit rolls.
Damn Joe can roll, but I'll roll.
Oh, a
Okay.
D4 you said?
Yeah, there you go. 3.
All right.
29.
Okay. You take a look at this, and it seems obvious to you that these skulls were not put here by Muriel. Merle? Morale?
Yeah.
Mr. M.
Mural, I think.
Yeah,
Mural.
it seems
Mo.
like more likely the people who built this wing of the uh temple structure wherever you currently are um like these were built at the same time, and looking at the skulls
Are they like set in the stone, or are they like removable like easily? They're not like mortared in or anything, or
they are kind of mortared in,
okay.
but they are damaged from people walking on them. And so you can kind of like wiggle some of them loose or like take chunks off, you know.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah, here, hold that. Got like her little light hammer. She's just kind of like moving it
doing
around on them.
some archaeological work
Yeah,
here.
with a hammer.
Clink clink clink, like brushing it away with like a delicate little brush.
I've seen people do this.
I've seen Jurassic Park. Yeah, these skulls seem like they've been here for a very long time. And most of them, as far as you can tell, um are not elvish.
Mm.
Most of the skulls are not elvish.
Right.
Yeah, because they're probably killing intruders in their skulls. If I had to guess.
It
Indicating
seems like a
drow, right?
variety, right? It's like
Okay.
a variety of humanoids, but very
But
few appear to be elvish to you.
this is from a time before Mural,
Maybe,
maybe.
but
Right.
it seems like yeah, whoever like built.
I mean, we heard like a crunching noise, right? Did
Yeah, there was a scream, then a crunch.
scream, which we haven't really found the source of that. I think.
You heard a very similar noise when Mural jumped down and attacked Granite,
Yeah.
except he didn't have time to scream.
Yeah, but we didn't find I guess the screamer of the previous thing.
No, but there were 8 statues in here that used to be people.
Mm,
Oh, those are all like on the ground.
Yes.
Huh.
cut or smashed apart. All of which are
Sorry, not sorry.
at least used to be in the form of drow men or women.
Okay. All right. Well, which way do we go?
I think we should do this door here.
All right.
Are we proceeding through doors?
We are.
Is that okay?
Onward.
Walk on wall.
Oh yeah, with your
What
slippers.
I'm gonna
I'm
do.
fucking lightning
Where
bolt.
is-
Please allow
tells
me.
Yes.
All right, one sec.
Unless we run into some giant spiders that are on the wall. I don't think
There's
I have
just
anything
like
to worry about.
6 of him in there.
I'm just as excited the little bag of flour got used last session.
Yeah.
Did it? I don't
Yes.
think we did.
Well,
No,
I
you were
thought
going
Crick did.
to, and then decided that fairy fire would be much
Oh
more
yeah. Oh,
effective.
yeah.
more effective.
That's right. Oh, that wasn't the flour all of them got.
All right, what do we see? Also,
Okay.
what's this dome that I'm not stepping into?
Darkness.
I can see
yeah,
into
it
it.
is.
Imprisoning
It
me.
is darkness.
Hey, move. I can see into it.
So
Sort of.
Okay.
So
Get your butts out of the way.
the rest of you, yeah. Okay, so first off, opening the door. This hallway looks pretty similar to the one before, but the 20-foot ceiling is covered in pretty thick webs.
In here?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I just haven't put them on there because they'd be pretty in the way. But yeah, the
Right.
ceiling is covered in webs, and the center of the room is completely obscured by a bubble of darkness. And you guys have seen enough darkness spells; you're pretty sure that's what it is.
I can see into it though.
And Dimgil, with your Devil's Sight,
Devil's Sight. Yeah.
you can see into it, and what you see is a statue standing at the center of it. It's maybe 12 feet tall.
Ooh.
That is continually changing shapes into bizarre, terrifying monstrosities. It's not making any noise, but sorry, at the center
That's
of the
me.
bubble,
That's me.
it's like at first when you opened the door, it looks sort of like a pillar of ooze with an eyeless face.
That's
And
oh
then like
God.
twisted pseudopods coming out of
Ah!
it. Then it becomes some sort of eyeless giant humanoid with like wings and pincers.
Dimgil, what do you see?
And
It's undescribable.
Describe it.
Indescribable? It's a huge 12-foot tall, ever changing statue. It's horrible. It's awful. Awful visages.
and so gazing upon this statue,
It's too awful to describe. Ugh,
yeah.
it changed again. It's even worse.
What's it look like now?
It's unknowable horror.
Can I kill it?
No, I don't think it's alive. I don't know.
Dimgil, I think you have to hit the statue and then it will slow down and land on a single monster that we then have to face.
So Dimgil, beholding this maddening visage, roll a wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom save. That's 19.
Okay. Having already gazed into the unknowable horrors of the fathomless. You shrug off its maddening effects.
All right, I'm good now.
Oh,
You collect yourself, and
It's pretty scary. I don't think I can even describe it, lest you all go crazy from just my colorful
can you turn it off?
description.
I'm willing to
You
risk
can
it.
see it.
It doesn't look like a thing that gets turned off. It looks like a giant statue that shouldn't exist yet does, and is an affront to any and all thing that is good.
Then why don't we just leave it the fuck
looks
alone?
bad. Well, because I can see through and past it. There's a door on the other side, so it
So do
depends
we go
on
to the right or the left? Should I
do
go
we
to the-
like doors, and is it important enough that we get past it? Can I at least with like stone cutting? Like, is it like obsidian, or is it like stone, or is it like I can like discern kind of what it's made of? This statue thing. Is it metal? Is it a material never before seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Probably some like it sort of looks like granite to you,
Hmm.
but
Are you taking it for granted?
ha ha ha.
I
But since it keeps morphing and shifting, like yeah, very very strange. Like it looks like granite, but you don't
Can I
think it behaves
mage
like one.
hand and like move the mage hand up to it and touch it with the mage hand? Like poke it?
Yeah, you can do that.
So it's invisible, the mage hand, and I can cast it like without verbal or somatic components, and I can move it up to 60 feet. So just like kind of like I guess put her hand out and just sort of like start to like will a tentacled hand or appendage like through the darkness. And is there like just to see like if she touches it, does it appear solid? Does it react in any way to like being touched? Or
It does not react, but it does seem solid.
I think it might just be like a spooky statue.
And then just like after another few seconds, it turns into
Yeah, I think it's just
like a bird with teeth or something.
I think it's like a ward of sorts. I think it's just supposed to like spook us and keep us from going past it. So now I'm kind of curious what they have on the other side of it.
Do you
So
want to
can
go
we
look?
just close our eyes and go around?
I mean, if you want to take my hands, I could lead you through it.
Like it's darkness. You can't see anything in there anyway.
Yeah,
You'd
well,
have to-
I
you'd have
can.
to-
I hold my hand.
I've
Bartok
done this with
draws
you already
material
once.
Yeah.
and asks the sword with true sight, my
Oh yeah,
mated friend, do you know anything of this?
right. I forgot. It can see it.
Mhm.
It goes crazy. Fuck.
Oh yeah, Bartok,
Oh,
use your
God.
sword to just cut the statue in half so it stops doing this.
The sword witnesses unspeakable horrors and
Goes insane.
Stop it.
Just wrests itself out of Bartok's hand. It says, yeah, so it looks like a statue of Gaunadour, god of oozes and slimes and such.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bartok says with completely unearned confidence, my friends, I believe this is a statue of Garnadour, ancient god of oozes and the formless.
Credit's head slowly turns with like a inquisitive look towards Bartok.
I was pretty
How
good.
do you know this?
They teach you that in Butchered College?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it comes up a lot, actually. You'd be surprised.
Bartok does not even entertain the thought that it is surprising that he knows a strange bit of minuscule knowledge about a statue inside a body of darkness that he cannot see.
Yeah.
He just simply sort of stands slightly taller and nods. It is so.
Huh.
Mr. Credit, do you know anything of this?
I can't see
Idiot.
it.
Well, by name.
We ain't found
Well,
shit.
I will roll a religion check, and that will let Kai know whether I know anything about this god. Religion. All right, here we go. 26.
Damn, rolling some good religion
Hell
checks today.
yeah.
I am +9 on religion. I should be, yeah.
You should always be rolling high, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Even a 1 is a 10.
Yeah. I'm 20 intelligence. Plus,
yeah,
I have proficiency in religion and arcana.
he's a smart cookie.
It's like me and
Uh,
lying. I have a +13 to lying.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, that's wow.
Which
Did
was a
they-
lie. Ha ha.
Ah.
That guy from Arrested Development that what's her name really loves.
Oh
The
fuck,
fucking-
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I can't remember his fucking name.
The guy who keeps popping up.
Okay. One of the times he's got a fake mustache over his actual mustache.
Yeah.
Gene
Um,
something.
Oh, Gene Parmesan, that's it.
Gene Parmesan. Gene Parmesan.
And she always flips out.
Screams.
because I'm Gene Parmesan, the
He's like one of
private
my favorite
detective. That's what he
characters.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many good reoccurring gags in that. Okay, so despite Krennet not being able to see this thing that Bartok and Dimjil have described, you have perhaps read about this this god in your study of the Drow and their culture. Perhaps wanting to know more to impress Rizril or something.
Yep, always.
Like, I'm going to immerse myself in her culture. So this this lesser deity is sometimes also referred to as the Elder Eye, and the Drow in their kind of their odd habit of worshiping malevolent things. They like this god because he is heavily associated with madness,
Ah,
and
I
the
relay this information to the group.
sort of like the unspeakable horrors that can be found in the Underdark.
Yeah. Well, can I
You can go
just
anywhere else than fuck with this thing.
Oh no, I mean,
Right or
all
left?
right.
I left Magic Man.
We have
Hmm.
hallways.
I mean, I can try casting Dispel Magic on it, but that might just make it fucking come alive. Or
Just
think
do
it's
it.
I think that's probably a good idea.
I cast
Can you
Dispel
see
Do you,
Magic.
it?
do you need me to tell you where to aim it, or
Good idea.
all right?
I don't think
I take it you're casting Dispel just kind of on the darkness
Yeah,
center of dark mass, whatever.
probably
Okay.
the dumb move because then it'll probably make the statue appear, and then we'll all have to roll.
Or
sanity checks.
or it's just a
Yep.
thing.
Shapoof. That is exactly what happens.
Oh,
You
God.
all behold the horrific denim chicken.
Mhm.
What is that? Okay, so everyone other than Dimjil, because you already passed, can roll a wisdom save as you behold this.
Does a shield guardian?
No, not the Shield Guardian.
Oh, this doesn't look good. 16.
I'm going to use my reaction and tell myself to squint.
Squint so it doesn't look so scary.
Yeah.
Like I'll only make out kind of the vague outline. It's like looking away during a scary part in a movie or something.
Yeah. So that'll turn my 14 into an 18.
Okay. Damn, that's such a good ability. Like you don't even have to roll, huh?
Yep, 4
It's the
times
fact
for
that
a
you
long
can
rest.
use it after
Always
you
your
know you
modifier.
failed.
hmm
That's awesome.
Such horseshit.
What's the ability?
Flash of Genius.
Aha.
Wow.
I guess in this
Well, the
instance,
Tick
he
is
didn't
just a
know.
savvy, sturdy boy.
He
No, but there's
didn't
no
necessarily know
stipulation.
they
So
failed,
on
but no,
cutting
yeah.
words, it says that you have to know if you know if it failed or didn't. You can't use it.
hmm
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
same with
okay,
most
well,
things like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird
I mean,
outlier in that
it
regard.
is a flash of a genius, right? So I guess it's like, you're so fucking smart, you can see like, oh no, he's failing. Quickly, duck when you dodge the fireball.
Is that a feat rather than a...
It is
That's an
a
artificer ability.
artificer ability.
Oh, amazing.
Yep.
Uh,
Definition of support. Let's take a look. Let's pull it up on there. Just maybe I'm getting the blah 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 blah.
It's an
I
artificer
mean, you
ability.
already read it earlier. It didn't
Yep.
sound like it stipulated.
Yeah. I actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait to see if I would fail then. That's part of my ability.
You would.
I would? Alright, I
Yeah.
use it. Squint! Squint tick! Squint!
I'm guessing the skeletons do not have true run.
Nah.
Because they're
Yeah, I think-
mindless.
Yeah,
Does the sword have to run? No.
probably. I'm
Sword already saw it.
probably not. Okay, so Krennet and Aladar are afflicted by a maddening effect. Cool. Awesome. All right. Wait, which? I'm gonna have you guys roll for it. So
D100?
let's have a D100.
I'm gonna roll on the board because
Okay.
that's how I roll.
30.
Literally.
Okay, a 30 and a 21. Convenient. That's the same result. Both Krennet and Aladar collapse in
no.
a fit of terror.
Oh no.
Ah!
I like this.
Well,
I
hold
like
on.
this.
I'm on the wall. Would I collapse on the wall or would I fall to the ground?
No.
Oh, God.
You're like stuck to the wall, like
He's
flopped over
glitching.
sideways.
out.
I
Oh
don't know.
god, yeah, that's like possession. You're like
Ah!
All twisted
Crawling
around, doing
crawling
some
on all fours on the
spider, some spider climb down the wall.
like a hereditary, right?
I will fly up on my broom to the convulsing, spazzing out Aladar, and I will attempt to force feed him lesser restoration, which is just casting lesser restoration.
Sure, yeah. You've got like some band-aids that do that.
Right? Yeah, it's a
Big
level 9
Band-Aid.
thing. I can cast it 4 times for free.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I will run over to Krennet and
Start stomping
grab
him.
him. Grab him by the
Shake
shoulders
him
and shake
violently.
him
Two
violently.
very different ways to solve this
Don't make
problem.
me look at it. I
And
can't.
say,
I won't.
Mr. Krennet,
It's
it is
too
only a
scary.
statue. It cannot hurt you.
Oh,
It is only a statue. It is made of stone.
so the god can see me. The god can see me.
I saw Bartok
So-
naked. Oh god. Oh god.
It keeps happening.
Not
He was
lesser
naked but still wearing the
restoration.
pig mask.
It doesn't come off, even in my dreams.
Not lesser restoration, but some kind of attempt to shake the boss from his terror.
Yeah. Yo, boss, wake up. It's not real,
No,
man.
You don't understand. I'm not even the boss. The rogue, he was supposed to be the boss. He kept the books. Oh, no.
No, he was
Unless
just your really
restoration
terrible
cures
accountant.
blindness, deafness, and I think like
Yeah,
poison and disease,
so
and I don't think that's any of those.
No, you're just so effectively you're incapacitated. They're just racked with terror.
So it's not a condition. Oh yeah,
Well, it is
It is a
condition.
condition, but not one that
Probably just needs
cures.
greater or dispel magic
Or
move
time.
curse,
Could be time. Well, Tickle try to drag Aladar down from the wall.
I am safe up here.
Not what of your tongue? What if you start swallowing your tongue?
I won't.
We won't reach you in
Put him in
time.
the recovery position.
I'm trying. He's on a wall. How does that work?
I'm trying, but he's doing some exorcist shit.
He's spinning.
So nothing happened when the mage hand poked the statue.
Not that Dimjil could tell. It just continually changes form into.
The god, he felt it. He
Does
felt it.
anyone
He got
have like
angry.
a big like throw cloth or something, like a big tablecloth we could just like cover it or?
Toss it over. Surely there's something in the portable hole.
Oh, there is. I
Oh my
mean,
god.
what are you looking for? A tablecloth?
Yeah, just to hide it, you know. Like, look what it's doing to Crenit and Aladar.
Hold on. Let me.
I think
It's just
Aladar. I don't have.
Because
not a
resorted to
statue.
having
Yeah.
a.
It is a thing of evil.
I will tell you that if there is nothing in the portable hole, Bartok, understanding that the sword is perfect for destroying objects, would walk up to it and just start trying to hack it to pieces.
He's like, this is how I
Which-
solve problems.
which
Shrug.
may not be
Probably
the
bad
smartest
for
thing.
swords.
This would
Not-
be the first god.
I do have
Bartok's
3
killed.
sledgehammers in the portable hole.
Let's get to work.
Let's see. Paper, portable figurines. I have like 3 blankets we could throw over there. We could just unfurl a tent and pitch it over it. Would that work?
Huh. I think that might
Yes.
work.
I mean,
I think
the
so.
blankets could
Let's-
work too. It's kind of
Pitching a
your
tent
call.
cures madness. I
Bartok
see it now.
will, probably surprising everyone, just begin to fly as the tent is broken out, and will assist matter-of-factly in draping it.
Oh, I had
Alright,
like a little
so-
magic help with the tentacle. I thought okay.
There. Well, we'll take one of the 4 tents that I have. It's a 2-person tent.
Bartok, did you always fly?
Mm,
That looks like a new feature.
It is a gift from my bladed friend.
What can't that do?
Maybe we should have tried putting a tent over it before we dispelled the darkness. I think we
Oh,
went about
that
this
would have done
backwards.
both, huh?
All right. So let's, for the sake of brevity, can we say we like pitched a tent over this thing?
Yeah.
Does it hide it at all?
Plonk.
Huh?
So yes, you unfurl a tent.
Mm.
Looks like a
Bartok, suddenly able to fly, drapes it over the shifting form of the statue, effectively covering it up for the most part. Kind of,
Okay.
depending
And-
on how tall any given horrific form is. It's the bottom of the statue is still kind of exposed. But you do cover it up. That seems to work.
Okay.
Bartok is also treating any sort of spell effects granted by the sword at this point as just matter of fact. Like, isn't even saying, "Hey, y'all, watch this." Just like, "Yeah, I've always been able to do this," unless
Mm.
somebody asks.
Okay. Cool.
Mm.
He's like, yeah, I fly, no big deal.
Whatever.
Always been able to.
Yeah.
Just nobody asked. Okay. So statue is covered. The Crenit and Aladar continue to cower in fear, shaking, unable to do anything else for a little bit.
Well, let's see if it's worth it. Tick's gonna go over and listen to the other side of this door.
Listening to the door.
Not trying to listen on the other side, if
Okay.
possible.
Fine. I'm perfectly fucking fine.
Let's have okay, if you're listening, so this seems like a very, very sturdy, very finely made door.
Mhm.
Like the others, carved in sort of like a relief that depicts spider webs. Let's get a perception roll.
All right.
I know your passive is already pretty damn high, but
All right. Perception. That's gonna be a 22.
Hell yeah.
hot diggity dog. You don't hear anything.
Tick tries to push it open.
Love those extremely high checks that there's just nothing
confidently
to
answer.
There's nothing to report.
Hey, that's okay. Tick tries to push.
Um,
Then he realizes there's two like knockers on there, and he starts to pull instead.
you actually you're pretty sure it's a push door. It does not have, as depicted, it does not
Okay.
have those things, but you try to shove this thing open and it does not budge.
Ham.
I'm right here.
Well, teamwork. So Bartok and Tick steps back and lets Bartok and Ham. attempt.
Is there any kind of gap between the door and the floor?
If there is one, it's barely perceptible.
Okay, never mind then.
It doesn't
Yep.
look like anything could slide through.
We'll just push the door open.
Can I
Okay.
ready like a
And
like
Ham
in case
tries
it's
to
like a
help.
monster or something, a Eldritch Blast, just in
Very
case.
silent monster. Yes.
Some monsters are silent.
Dimjil readies her finger guns. Bartok and Ham. I
Advise the
assume
statue, push with your back, not your legs.
it's all in the back. Do you want to have Ham be giving Bartok advantage?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Tick goes rummaging through the portable hole again. And then
Okay.
after a little bit of struggling, you see him pull out a long portable ram that has slots
my
in it
God.
for handles for two people.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shifts it over and then closes up the hole.
What?
The portable ram gives a +4 bonus on the strength check, and when two people use it, you gain advantage on said check.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Okay.
just knocking it out with the adventuring tools today.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Ham will assist. He'll give it to Bartok for the +4, because I'm assuming Bartok has a higher strength chart than the Shield Guardian. Well, the Shield Guardian's got a +4 to his strength. I'm assuming you do
Yeah,
too, right?
but Bartok he's got athletics.
Yeah.
In athletics. Yep.
Yeah.
So we'll have Bartok roll with advantage and then +4
Mm-hmm.
So
on top of your
Bartok
normal.
already has advantage on athletics?
Oh.
Well,
Is
this is very thematic then.
double advantage? Is that? I don't know how that works.
No.
No,
You
it's
can do
just regular.
super advantage where you can re-roll one.
You just don't need the robot's
an
help. You
advantage.
can just do it by yourself.
Yeah, you're just that
Yeah,
strong.
like you're letting the robot help, but you know that it's not actually really helping at all. Like
Yeah. Although honestly, if that were the case, Bartok would wave off the robot's help because there is this constant rivalry between me and the robot.
Beep boop.
Beep.
you're like, no,
Stand
you
off to the side.
wave him off, and then you just lift the ram over your head and throw it at the door. like a missile.
And get a 23.
Is that with the plus
Um,
4?
No, so
Oh.
+4 is 27.
Yeah,
27.
almost a 30.
The door does not budge.
Oh.
Like
It
at
seems like
all?
at all. Like the ram didn't even put a scratch in it either.
Huh.
We're sure this is a push door.
Oh wait, Paul, I'm an idiot.
That Far Side cartoon.
Tickle
Is it-
retrieve the ram and put it back in the portable hole while we figure out a new thing.
You're just like hands on hips, like, huh?
Does it appear to be magically sealed, the door? Like, does
You
it appear to
think?
be magically locked? Well,
You
I mean,
are pretty
Pretty
sure with the devastating strike that Bartok just landed with that portable ram, like any only the most solid doors ever made would have resisted that. So yes, that leads you to believe that this is somehow magically enhanced.
I'll throw away the battering ram. It was
No! He puts it back in the portable hole. You monster. Well, if it's magical, Tick is going to inspect the door. He's gonna actually like take his little goggles and like extend them so he has a little like micro goggles, and that'll give him advantage on investigation checks. Tick's gonna look for any sort of inscription or puzzle, or maybe there's actually a locking mechanism that will help, or that'll undo the
Sure.
the magic spell.
I mean, yeah. Roll investigation with advantage since you're looking at your magnifying glass goggles,
21.
microscopes. They've got that like. I'm picturing that like each lens has like a rotating dial that clicks and can
Yeah.
have like adjustable focal settings. Okay.
Clink, and it just like hits the door.
Inspecting the door.
Yeah, 21.
You determine that it is certainly magically shielded, and there's probably, as you already mentioned, some kind of puzzle to get it open.
Yeah, there's no hints on the door or
There's
anything.
there's no writing on the door or anything like that.
Right, no inscriptions, no writing. Okay.
It just looks like some very intricately carved web patterns.
Web
oh yeah,
pattern.
there's like webs above us, huh?
There are also webs above you, and those are real. Those aren't like relief carvings or anything. It's
Pulled
like
up by a spider.
looks like they've been there for a pretty long time, but you don't see any spiders or whatnot.
Maybe we have to go check the other rooms after all.
Okay, it's been a few minutes, and at this point, Krenit and Aladar finally snap out of their states of madness.
And witness a tent-covered statue.
Oh,
The spooky statue is now it's a ghost.
It's writhing under the tent.
Yet still weirdly billowing and changing shape under the
Is
Yeah,
that-
it's still pretty unnerving that it is still moving around under there.
Is that better?
yes. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the dwarf? The other dwarf.
Oops, I left him in the other room.
Yeah, he's got to roll a check on that too. I wonder.
He does. Let me see. He just now has looked up and seen the statue.
Walks up, lifts up the tent, looks at it.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Starts seizing.
Ah!
Natural 1, baby.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh
Awesome.
boy.
Let me see. What would he have gotten here? The character retreats into his or her own mind and becomes paralyzed.
Well, that's stupid. Okay, so
Well,
you're
I
saying
guess-
this door is magically sealed, yeah?
Do we have like a bingo card where we can check off like next to petrified, like paralyzed, and
Cast dispel magic on the door.
Spell magic. Let's see. Okay. Dispel magic on the door. There's no visible result.
Hit it again.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Tick again pulls out.
Guidance.
Tick pulls out the ram.
You're doing the ram again now that he's dispelled it.
Yeah.
Bartok comes back, seeing the ram.
Tick does his best to like throw it at the door, and it goes like half as far as he hoped it would.
The skeletons do a fun cheering dance. Krennic casts guidance on whoever is
And I give a
manning
bardic
the...
inspiration to
My
Bartok.
God,
Oh my
all this
god.
effort, and it's still not gonna open.
It's
Of course
still not
not.
gonna open, but this will be fun.
Gonna be great.
Okay, so we're
Oh,
rolling.
no.
with
Mordecai is trying
advantage.
desperately to keep us out of something that obviously has an ancient white dragon just sitting on the other side that's going to murder
All
us.
right, so 28 plus
28.
4 for the ram.
4 for the ram.
32.
A
Hold on.
a
Plus a
D4
and a
for
D8.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, because it had guidance too, right?
Yeah.
And then
Three.
And Bardic.
Okay, so this is gonna be the highest
Plus
check
a
ever.
D8.
28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33,
Max,
34,
max.
35, 36,
38.
37, 38. We almost got a 40.
The door doesn't budge.
God
Well,
damn it!
I love it.
I mean, I can give you another bardic inspiration. We can try to go for a 40.
Yeah, like hang on, let's try it again.
Again.
all right,
Do the-
let's
Let's try one of the other doors. There's the hallways leading to the east and west. Let's try the
No,
west.
it just makes me want to get through this door more now.
Well,
This
God,
door has spited me.
Let's kill a statue. Break it.
Before Tick closes the hole, he puts the ram back in there, and he goes, wait. Bartok.
Yes.
He gives him a sledgehammer. Like, I just want to see if it hurts the door. I can't do it, but you can.
I would be honored. Gonna walk up to the door and apparently swing a sledgehammer.
Yes.
Sure, yeah, just make an attack roll.
Sure. We'll
I don't know
just
why you
make
wouldn't
an
use your
attack roll.
sword. Your sword does max damage against it.
I mean, the sword does max damage against.
Yeah.
You just
True.
let me do my thing.
No.
Assuming that I get the same bonus with a sledgehammer, it'd be a
Yeah.
25.
I think it actually would be, yeah. I mean the hammer
wait, no.
connects.
23 because I'm not raging anymore.
You probably have to roll like
Uh,
a 10. So you have to roll.
Yeah,
one to
it's
miss.
obviously not hard to hit the door. You
Yeah.
can roll damage. What damage do
What's
sledgehammers do? I
damage
don't
for a
think.
sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer is a
Bludgeoning?
tool.
No.
It
Ah.
says. It says it's a two-handed iron-headed hammer that is good for smashing open things.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if it would because it's designed for smashing versus hurting a human. I'm wondering if it'll impact the door at all.
It rings off of the door. As
Everybody says opening treasure chest. It doesn't say anything about doors.
Well, no,
Like,
it's
it totally
meant to
makes sense.
smash things.
Yeah. This thing evidently is unsmashable. It rings off of the door, and there's nary a scratch.
They're so bad with their fucking tools. I swear to
Okay.
God, it's so
Okay.
frustrating.
And the door doesn't have anything on it. Like there's no words on it. Is there any artwork on it?
No.
Yeah.
No, I checked that with my
Okay.
Well,
investigation.
it's carved to look like a spider web.
It's carved to look, and there's nothing like there's
no
like
hints.
there's not like a metal spider on it, the height of a
No.
doorknob, like on
Damn it,
the.
if I still had a spider, I could just have it touch it. It would probably open the door just fine.
Bartok hands the sledgehammer back to Tick and says, with nary a hint of irony, if I cannot smash it, it cannot be smashed. And
Okay, that's
then
fair.
wanders over to Krennet and hears him bemusing about if I had a spider. And
Whoa,
says,
whoa! I was just saying.
He's like, wait, can you read minds? Uh
Girlfriend
Would
wouldn't
do
like you more if you had a spider.
I think if I did have a spider pet, maybe she would notice me.
oh.
No, she won't.
I
Okay.
could
Lost
turn you
cause,
into a
buddy.
spider.
Yeah,
Go for
and
that
like
dwarf. The dwarf you've been seem so keen on.
he smiles, got some really, really wide teeth. Now that you look at it,
Mhm.
Oh,
Look
good.
at this
Another
statue
statue.
here.
I
there
think the dwarf
is.
fell and paralyzed, and we all just kind of ignored him.
He'll be
He would have
fine.
been
We know
paralyzed at the
time
same
fixes
time
it, right?
as you guys. Yeah.
We
But
know
even
time
then, like
fixes
no one,
it.
everyone's like, no one gives a shit.
Roll him on his side.
Roll him on its side.
I don't know. He's always standing there staring at stuff anyway. It's not really that different. So the rest of the group has moved on after Bartok delivered a blow that would pretty much punch a hole in a castle wall. And in this room, you find another statue. However, this one, it is not cloaked in darkness. But it is
Quickly, get the tent.
it is sort of a cloaked figure. From what you can see, this looks like a drow, possibly. It looks kind of roguish, and it is posed standing in sort of like a almost mm, like a pretty passive stance, but it is holding a dagger behind its back. Or I guess it's like a
Watch out, he's gonna
a
stab
short
ya.
blade, maybe a short sword or something like that.
Boys, if you would please, and they'll just go up and stand on the pedestal here. Prance across the room here now. All of them will just stand and.
Above it.
Oh wait, that's the wrong room. Flip, 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 flip. Okay. And this one's quite a bit shorter too. Like the other one was towering above you. This is more or less like around 6 feet, just standing itself on like a slightly raised up block of stone. It also seems like so. But before your skeletons arrive there, the light that any of your light sources, like Granite Shield, are casting in this room, you notice that they take on shapes of their own, and instead of looking like a silhouette of you, they seem to be dancing or like have grown horns, or spider legs, things like that.
I like to look at the actual shadows because they're all fucking over the place.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit like the shadows
look at this
cast off
wall
the
right
Hero Forge
here.
models.
Like completely ape.
Just a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, so your shadows look spooky. And then sending your skellies over to stand on the pressure plate or something. The first skeleton that steps up onto the platform, Skelly 1, we'll say. The statue, lightning quick, lashes out with its short blade. delivering a punishing blow to the skeleton.
Ooh. That's not good.
Or it would have been a punishing blow if it didn't roll extremely low. The skeleton gets struck for 11.
Oh, okay. So, okay, Skelly goes to 9, and Skelly moves back off
Yeah,
the
it
page.
it punches a hole through its rib cage, which may have been pretty nasty for like a thing that needs to breathe.
Does it go back to putting the sword behind its back?
And then yes, it strikes and then just resumes its stance with its
Okay,
sword behind its
I'm
back.
The skeleton looks back at Credit and sort of shrugs at him, and then just goes back to holding its bow. Yeah.
Pull off my
Okay.
patch of a 10
Do
foot
not
pole.
step. Do not get near the statue.
Poke at
All
the
right.
dagger with my 10-foot pole. Try to disarm
Okay.
it.
Where? Who gave him a pole?
I have 2 poles, thank you.
He's got many poles.
Yes, we know all about your one pole.
Legendary. I think I got 20 charisma.
Legendary action pole.
Okay, so the sword that it's holding is not a separate, it's not like a real sword, it's a stone sword that's like part of the statue. It's attached
I'm
to its
gonna
hand.
keep poking it. I'm gonna keep.
Okay. Yeah, you can you poke at it, but it doesn't
I
seem
can't
to
really poke.
react to like you being there kind of bopping it like bonk bonk bonk. But Krennic, you notice that the door behind the statue is splattered with blood. And it's dried. It looks like it's been there a while.
Or
Does
is
it
a
look like
bunch of
it's all
candles?
sprayed on this side, like whatever violence happened was on this side of the door?
Yes. Yeah. Like somebody
Interesting.
for sure got murdered on this side of the door.
Credit backs up and says, whoever took the damage here, which one was it? Not you, not you, not you. Ah,
Skelly
you.
one.
Yep. Just so
So
happened to be
Skelly
one.
one will walk up to the door, and these guys will move off to either side.
I used to be a spider.
I throw the pole at Tick in frustration.
Does it disappear after you summon it, or is it just
No, it's
real forever?
Just a thing now. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Skelly one attempts to open the door. Which Kai for sure has as a hide volume. He wouldn't let us just walk in here without there being a thing.
No way.
By this point, you're supposed to turn around.
Find out
No
next
way.
time.
No way, no how.
When
You know,
I
the
opened
best
the
part was
door.
if we had gone left, there would have been stuff. But
What do you mean
no,
stuff.
have to go right. There's a whole room Kai made.
Where were you at decision time?
You walked over here.
Sure did.
I mean, there's kind of stuff over here. It's like, yes, you've opened the door that leads to this week's cliffhanger. This door does not open either.
Well, all
Doesn't
right,
work
we're
for
going
me
back the other way.
either.
Cool. Don't bother with the statue. This one's locked too. Everybody, let's go back.
And that statue just it stabbed like the skeleton that got close.
Yeah.
It did.
Stabbed me.
Like
Huh?
pressure blades. When we leave the room, does the shadows go back to normal?
Oh, yeah. It seems
All right.
like there's just some effect in that room that casts scary looking shadows.
Before we leave this room, is there anything of note about the statue of like its importance of a figure or like representation or
Probably. You want to roll a religion check?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boop. Well, that was bad.
Like all these drow kind of look the same to you. You're not really sure. It looks vaguely religious.
That's boring, anyways.
Like dwarven gods are way cooler anyway.
Not my religion, not my problem.
Okay. So
Whoop. Wait, were we forgetting someone back there?
probably
Tick. That's all.
Tick's
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. Yeah.
And then Ham is at the other door.
Yeah, I just haven't been micromanaging it.
Yeah.
But he would be.
Oh,
I'm
look, another
assuming
statue.
everybody's all together. Yeah. So
There we go.
you head
Can I
down
religion
another.
this one?
Head down. Sure. Or maybe somebody else might want to also want to help.
Credit will aid.
Yikes.
That we're all just standing here.
I've had Skelly 1 get up on the precipice to see if this one is also
So this one also
aggro.
gonna try to stab you. Okay, this this statue. Let's see.
Heals the undead.
Yeah. Let's have Dimjil, since Krenit was helping you. You can roll with advantage if you want.
Come on, I know this one. I think I've seen this before. Wow. I think it was a 20.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. All right, I got 22. On a
God, it
nat
would have been
20,
better
but
if
I'm not sure if
you
that helps.
didn't know, because how the fuck do you pronounce this?
Well, throw it on the pile of unpronounceables.
Unpronounceable. Okay.
Type it out
This
and we'll...
this one for some reason you do recognize. Maybe because of your love of fashion. You think this depicts Ailistrae, a drow god of beauty, song, and the hunt. Which is weird because weird that there's a statue of her here because she is not beloved in most of like drow society.
This is an old drow temple.
Ailistrae.
Very old.
Ailistrae.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
it's
I'll try. Yeah, that makes sense.
She's pretty for an elf.
The pronunciation I've heard more often was closer to what Kai had originally said.
I don't know. That's what the Wikipedia says.
Hey, what's important is you're both talking about the same person.
Yeah, and it probably won't ever come up again.
Potato, tomato.
No, you're right. I definitely don't have a long-term plan of getting Rizarel to switch over to worship of Ailistrae, so that she can serve as a bastion to all disenfranchised drow as a
Never.
way of swelling numbers.
This.
However, so
Yeah.
this statue also, its pose it looks a little more dynamic than the other standing there. It seems to be in the middle of some kind of dance. It's striking a very dramatic dancing pose, perhaps in the middle of like a pirouette or something. It seems like one of its hands is sort of curled and used to be holding something, but it is not holding anything at the moment. And a bright, kind of bluish beam of moonlight is shining down on the statue and kind of covering the base.
Does it look like it might hold the hilt of a sword? Like, is it that sort of shape?
It probably could. It's roughly that size.
You go
I
back
command one of
like
the skeletons to go find the sword that that Merle discarded or Merle dropped and Aldar discarded.
And then Aladar threw away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Just in case that happens to work here, because it's the only item we found so far that would fit like a Lego fist.
Put my dick in it.
And you did. Sorry, Aladar, you determined that it wasn't magical at all, right?
Wasn't magical. I can tell.
All right. Well, we'll try this anyways. So
Oh, the sword.
Skelly,
Yeah.
Skelly go grabs it.
Skelly grabs it, brings it back, moves to place it in the statue's hand, and is burned by the moonbeam.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Hmm.
Probably dead Skelly if it's moonbeam damage.
We should mage hand that thing in there.
I don't have mage hand. I opted for unseen servant.
I've got mage hand here. I'll
Yeah,
go
ask
pick
your
up the sword.
friends to
I'll
do
go,
Yes.
things.
I'll go pick up the sword and put it in the.
Ask the princess to use the
Ask her to do a mage
Mage
hand
hand.
job for you.
I will not.
All right,
Small
so
job.
the skeleton crumbles.
Yes. This
Oops.
is something that can happen to you as part of employment. But
Felled
don't let
by-
that be make you afraid, boys.
The sword clatters to the ground.
He served his country well. Okay. Anybody else have any ideas about what else this thing could have?
Oh, he never got
have
the
in its
sword in,
hand?
huh?
I mean,
I thought
No.
I'm
Have you
trying
tried-
to right now.
have you
Okay,
tried
yeah, you're doing
door
the mage hand
behind
thing.
slash the hallway to our left?
You attack the hallway?
No. I was just asking. Have we
No.
tried the door?
Oh my god.
Bartok is going to walk up.
Proud giants? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Hold on a second. I'm still working on the statue in here. What?
Okay, so I'm gonna say two things happen simultaneously. You you place with mage hand, you place the longsword into the statue's outreached sort of fist.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, I got. Where'd they go?
And as soon as it is holding the sword, the statue animates and
Yeah.
begins to dance, and performs sort of like a sword kata, kind of practicing some forms,
Hmm.
and it turns, and then it like rotates 180 and points the sword at the door, which causes the door to crack open, and then it drops the sword. It clatters to the ground on the other side of it. As this happens, Krenit walks into this gigantic,
I was bored over there.
but
Sorry.
unlit, apparently from the looks of things, maybe a ballroom at one time, but now contains two monstrous drow that look like maybe some kind of horrific experiment. They're certainly the biggest drow you've ever seen. And it looks like they are sneaking like through these tall columns that support the high 50-foot ceiling. As they were heading in your direction.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
You're a little late for the party.
So I
Gods are
think
big.
let's leave off there.
That's a good Cliffy.
Here I go again, probably rolling a middling initiative and immediately getting killed,
Giant's just gonna run up and Rochambeau you. Just
and
They hate wizards
leaving it to
too.
the rest of my party to
Blammo.
do what they do.
I mean, I got nothing, so
You have plenty of stuff, Aladar.
I have a level 5 spell, and I have like
Great.
level 1s and level 2s.
That's great. That's a great amount of bard spells. Great amount.
Someday
doing
we'll find an
just
enemy that's not attracted to spellcasters and instead is like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck up that barbarian.
Yeah, I don't think this one's about me being a spellcaster. I think this one's me being susceptible to suggestion at this hour of the evening and just walking into the ballroom.
You're like, ooh, a ballroom.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I
Yeah, and
need
these
that
things
skill.
like they're definitely they clearly appear to be. They might be at the edge of your vision, but like, yeah, they do appear pretty drow like. They've got the very dark skin,
One of them.
white hair, but they're also extremely misshapen. They look kind of like one of the tanks from Left 4 Dead. They've just got these like bulging muscles, and like it's like their head is more like sticking out of their traps. And
Awesome.
yeah, their hair is all like matted and pretty disgusting looking, like they pulled out large chunks of it.
What has Meryl done to you?
Earl did this?
Yes.
Maybe we'll find out next week, I guess.
Well, certain the drow did this. They're both
Do you think
males,
that-
right?
Yeah.
They don't generally do that stuff to their females.
Even though one of them is slightly out of Crinet's view, it looks like there's one male, one female.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Walks
But-
in, see a bunch of drow victims. The drow did this.
2 drow giants just fucking.
Oh.